Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. So glad you're with us. We've got a cool show. It's actually going to be a lot of affordable today. It's 10% off, of course, our sizzling summer savings event. It continues. We've got 10% off everything you shop for. I would love your requests if you have any. We've got a special lineup. It's actually, I know we've been waiting on this all week. We've got a really cool designer ring. We've never done anything like this before, and it's been a lot of great jewelry pieces that we've had, but never anything quite like this safety pin ring. And it really is like 4 different pieces of jewelry coming together. So if you like big and bold and you like something with a little newness and edge, something that doesn't look like what everybody else has, well, you're going to love this ring. So we've got that coming up shortly for you. That'll be on the way. We've got a very, very special, I did bring out, I know we had so much fun with the purple Paraiba. I do have the classic color. It's the blue and the green, that Caribbean blue we love so much and so well known. So that'll be here today. We've got a carat plus stones. Pretty exciting because those get where they get really rare. Of course, this is not a stone that comes in big sizes very often, so when we can bring you something with that rarity, it's always exciting to see. Also do have a blue wing black D. It's going to be not the 7 carat we had yesterday. Of course, everything from yesterday is spoken for. I believe we might have 2 or 3 items from the show, but not much left. So we've got a new one for you. It's a 2 carat 64, so it's going to be a little bit more on the affordable side, but it's still going to bring you a lot of diamond weight and a gorgeous stone. Of course, the quality we love from Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. So we do have that. Also, here's what's affordable. We do have 2 incredible pairs of earrings. Well, actually, 1 pair that's going to be affordable. My Tanzanite drops, incredibly affordable. There's only 1. But I do also have Morganites coming up. They're going to be those beautiful pinky peachy stones that we love in a classic. They are a neutral to go with everything. So we're looking forward to those. And then how about this? On affordable, a necklace. Yes, a necklace is here that is affordable, and it's a blue zircon. And then we've got a new batch. Speaking of Paraibas, it's kind of a Paraiba day here. I've got 4 pieces. They are solitaires. With a little touch of designer, we've got them coming up in different colors of Paraiba. Great big stones, but they're very affordable. So let me just tell you right now, they're coming up in a bit. We're probably going to see, I may even do them this hour just because they're so limited. We have 4, they're all one of a kinds, of course, Paraibas are. So we've got green, we've got a couple of the, we got a pinky, we got 2 greens and 2 pinky kind of purple. So we're going to see those as well, but they're really affordable for big sizes. So calling all people who want a Paraiba collectible, but on an affordable price point, we've got them for you. So that's going to be coming up, and they're all brand new. So looking forward to that, as well as any, oh, there's an aqua wheel. Big aquas, the biggest and best of our aquas are here. They're going to be heavily reduced, so everything we see today going to be finding its way out. And of course, we've got some brand new to share with you. And yes, we're going to start with something also very affordable that probably shouldn't be. It's a pink sapphire. Take a look at this. And again, if you have requests, get those in for us. We'll help you out there. 112-2943. Remember, it is our final hours here. Sizzling summer savings sale. I love it. With final hours of the week. We've got our Sunday here wrapping up. You know, we don't see you Monday, Tuesday, so it is a day to shop and get ready. And you know, even if you think I'm going to window shop today, we might just make something irresistibly priced for you. And I hope we can find a beautiful idea in something that you just can't live without, right? Isn't that great? We got one of a kinds. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to bring you really big hoops. We had those gorgeous designer hoops that were new yesterday. And then we've got the really big jumbo 3 carat 36 size in that's coming out today. But here we are with a 50-point oval pink sapphire. I know it's going to drape from the band, so you've got this figure 8 style band, but then your stone is going to be like that extra extension from. So it really gives you a unique shape and a great feel to your ring, and something a little different, maybe a departure than what you already have, which is great. It's our 50 pointer with 39. That's going to be that great figure 8 design. So the figure 8 pave weaving its way across from side to side. Let's take a look at it on. I don't know how you're going to wear it, but I like it this way or the other way. I can't decide. There's no wrong way to wear it. Certainly with jewelry, there are no rules. So that's how it's going to look here. It's in the yellow gold. It stays. It is also, well, let's take a look at it the other way. If you want to pop it on with the stone facing out towards the fingertips, you can do that as well. So either way. And then I think that that allows you to have some stackability, whether you're stacking here, whether you're putting, you know, think about a wonder ring. If you added a wonder ring on this side, how it would actually display and really showcase that stone in the middle. So completely up to you. But our major value is here. It's not $9.99. It's a wonderful way to go. And this will be, look at that. There it is from a distance, and the side profile. One only under $1,000. You better believe it. We're going to give you a lot of affordability today. Sunday's usually a real high-end day. I will say there's plenty of museum pieces, but we've got a ton of really affordable. So nice treat for everybody to, you know, spend a little just spend a little, get a lot, you know, have something on the way you can get excited about arriving as we get ready to wrap up summer, if you can believe that. But here we are with our 50-pointer, not 9, 8, even $7.99. And remember, 10% off. Got to take advantage of that while it's here. Let's make it $699 only. Then your extra savings will account for, well, about $70 of savings, so it'll be $629 at checkout. So a great piece to own there if you love the yellow sapphires, and there's a richness about it when you do have the fabulous yellow gold. If you're looking for a pink sapphire pendant, I have one. I do have a very important alexandrite that is a good looking stone. It's in an oval roval. We're going to see that. Diamonds in a necklace, incredible emeralds. If you have any requests whatsoever, definitely want to hear from you. And yeah, I think we're going to do those Paraiba solitaires probably sooner rather than later. I would say definitely in this hour, okay? So we'll get to those brand new pieces. But here we are looking at, I really wanted to show you, there was the most unbelievable Asher cut the other day. Remember the Asher cut diaspore we had? And it was about 16 carats. Well, I do have a slightly, ooh, look at that, same colors here, slightly smaller stone. It looks like it needs a resetting. Oh, well, I might show it to you anyways because the stone is gorgeous, but just a little bit off on the centering. All right, so, well, didn't look like it in person, but hey, as you see everything on camera, it's not the truth. You really do. Things you do not see by looking at them with your very good eyes. But here we go. I've got Tanzanite drops. Look at this. Tanzanite round. Wow, that's a gorgeous earring. That's going to be a drop, but without being, I think, too oversized. Who's got our pink sapphire? Sounds like that's gone. Congratulations. It is. And let's get to it. Here we go with a new designer. Oh, my goodness. This pearl piece is taking organic to a new level. Look at that. Oh, wait, you see these leaves, the leaves around it. The pearl feels like the floral. And you've got these amazing leaves of solid 18 karat. Yes, we're not doing platinum here. It's an upgrade to do 18 karat gold. So 112-8023, brand new right now. And look at the way the leaves, that combination of the mirror finishing and the satin finishing that you have, and it's like the leaves are wrapping their way around this pearl. It's 18 karat white gold. It's a 13.1 millimeter round Tahitian, and I mean perfectly round. And we'll show you all the different angles and directions, even what we can see from the backside. But it's 6 points in diamonds as well. They're right up top. That's kind of that scroll twirling design that creates the bail. And so everything about it just feels very sculptural. It feels very like there's movement, and it's all really the centerpiece being the showcase around your stunning pearl. Let's take a look at it on, because there's a great size and a good size bail, so you can work it with any of your chains, maybe besides a huge omega chain. That's going to be a really good way to go. Let's take a look at the length. I'm excited for this one. This one's going to be a beauty to have on the neckline, would it not? Look at that. That's going to be 1.5 inches top to bottom in your 18 karat gold. You can really see the greens and the purples and the blues as well. And then here it is on the neckline for you also. So another great look at it here just to see what that's going to be all about. And what a great, again, we know about black and white as such a great wearable type of design in fashion, but also in jewelry. But it doesn't, we're not always afforded the ability to get a lot of that black and white spectator look in jewelry. And certainly here's the rare way to do it with an organic pearl out of the Tahitian South Sea. So let's take a look here at it up close one more time and get you a new price. Then I'm not loving the whole $49.99 if we're going to move everything. And hey, I did prices yesterday, got it done. We got everything out the door. I think with the exception, I think there were 2 items from like hundreds. So it was very exciting. But here we go. That's just a real, I think, a real tell as to how big the values are. But let's get it even lower than even half that price at $25 or $19.99. Keep on going. Remember how rare Tahitian pearls are when they're natural, when they're actually from the mollusk, that color, no dyeing, no treating, no enhancing, nothing. It just comes out of the mollusk, that shape, that flawless nacre. And you know, you'd think they all were based on what we see. Oh, they're not. They usually have all kinds of little characteristics and dimples and little things and, you know, divots and all those things that really take away from the pearl. I think it's kind of cool to see how they're natural and how, again, we respect how the mollusk makes them, but to get a perfectly round, flawless nacre and surface like that is really exceptional. It's not going to be $1,900 or $1,500 or $14.99. We keep on going. We make sure everybody gets the value they love on something extremely special, and this will be $12.99. That's it. Well, not really, because you get $11.69 at checkout. Oh, by the way, Paraiba studs are here. That is not something we see every day. Paraiba studs. You could actually have a ring and a stud earring to match in blue-green Paraibas today before the show is over. That is something that you could watch for years and never do. And so that's going to be on the way. A whole suite of Paraibas. How sweet it is. And then that one's going to be gone for $11.69. Look at the purples. That's the true aubergine. And see how it's not just one color here and one color there. It really is a glow. It is a luster, as we call it in the pearl world, because you're seeing as it moves, you see different purples, reds, and greens. And by the way, Joanne, who was shopping that pink sapphire with you? Karen, from where? Hi, Karen in Louisiana. Thank you so much. Enjoy your pink sapphire. Well done there. And then we've got those Tanzanite drops coming. They're coming up quickly here. No, we're not waiting on those because there is such a value, such a deal to be had on the big Tanzanite drops that are almost 6 carats. Yes, I can't wait. So if you want to see, I hope you're ready. I hope you are ready. Oh, Tracy, if only I was having my coffee now. My coffee was hours and hours and hours ago. Tracy says, I'm settling in for Sunday morning. Got my coffee ready. Oh, boy. That does sound good, right? Easy like Sunday morning, enjoying coffee at 10 a.m. Yeah, my coffee was far too early. Can't say I love to like savor it, enjoy it. And the weekends, yeah. I wouldn't say it's savored. True story, fun fact, coffee is like it's my after the gym treat. It's like my relax moment. It's like the best 10 minutes of my day after the gym on the weekdays. It's like, oh, I know all is right with the world for those 10 minutes. But hey, Sally, happy Sunday to you. Hi, Risa. Thank you so much for being here. And oh, Kirsten, hot in Arkansas today. Oh, come on out here. We're having mild, beautiful weather. 75, 78 degrees, sun will, eventually this marine layer will wear off. It feels like June, honestly. We're having a really mild July, knock on wood. We really are. Oh, but just wait. September, October, yeah. But it's been a lovely, lovely July out here in California. So, hey guys, thanks for being with us. Do you have this one, Zine? I think that one's probably verifying. No? Okay, so we'll move on. I'm going to show you the Tanzanite earrings. I'm just not waiting. I can't wait when it comes to something this big, piece in demand and value, but I gotta say they may not sit all that beautifully because they need a little help. But oh good, there we go, there's one. And now let's get the other one up here. It's gonna be 1129041. This is Blue Wing Block D, Museum Reserve. How many times, even when we've had the rare earring, which we'll appreciate any earring, I'll take any earring we can get, but if we have an earring, very rarely do we see a round. So we know how special that is. We know how really unusual it is to get around. There we go, the domino effect. I was just going to polish that one up a little bit better. Yes, I got a little excited, put it up early. This one is perfectly polished, ready for its debut. There is going to be about 5 carats. It's 594, I believe. Let me check that. 598. 598. See, that's what happens when you try to memorize carat weights before the show. 598 in the round blue wing, so about 3 carats each, and then they are surrounded in their own halo. 72 points. Now that one's polished up. I'm going to try that one on for you as well. So you can see the size and the beautiful details of the diamonds that lead from the front to the top there on their way down. Take a look at this. It's going to have that great hinged opening right here. So you just flip this over. I don't think these have ever been opened before. So they're going to take a little, yep, there they go. So there it is. That's going to be how your hinge opens up. And then it's going to flip right over, but that is not going to touch your post. Notice how sometimes the posts have that little notch. This does not, because it's going to be that circular style. The hinge is what secures it. You're not actually relying on the gold to meet up with the post to lock it. It's just all about secured when you do this. And that's it. That's all you do. All you do is flip it, it's perfectly secure. There's 72 points in diamonds. Let me give you a length measurement, then I'll pop one on. And it is really going to be affordable. This is why I'm showing them 13 minutes in the show. And we've got 1.25 inch in their drop. And when they're on the ear, they're going to sit a lot better because the weight is distributed. And that's the most complex part I find when you're designing earrings that are a drop, especially the bigger stones that you have. It's really tough to strike that balance where you make sure that that is going to sit evenly and out to the world as it should. That's the complicated part. Sure, there's all kinds of hinges and moving parts and all of that, but you really have to, it can be difficult to actually secure the earring so that when it's on the ear, and you'll see right here, it's facing forward. That's really the key here. So that's what it's all about, having that great look where you see how they look straight forward out to the world. It's exactly what you want them to do. That's exactly what they are doing, and that's really complicated to design because it's all about distributing that weight of the gold, the diamonds, and the stones evenly, and then having the right closure so they can stay right where they should be, okay? So you see how that stone sits right out to the world. Please call me early. I know how many of you want a Tanzanite earring to go with something that you have having a ring in Museum Reserve. Well, here it is, and they are affordable, much more affordable than that $79.99 that's listed here on this bag. I take sales very seriously. I take the Sunday sales even more seriously, and here we go. Take a look at them up close one more time, and it sounds like we've already got a couple of callers ready to go. I'm so glad you're here and ready, because this is how it gets done. This is how the values get to you and not one of your jewelry competitors. And I don't mean to make it sound like it is a competition, but it kind of is, because it's one of a kind. So when we shop here, you do want to have speed on your side. You want to have the phone in hand. You want to be ready to go with all these great values, especially on a stone that we know is so in demand as this is, so wildly popular as it is. And we're going to make it even better than $79.99. This is before your discount. There's another healthy discount coming your way that is going to be really, really good. I think you're going to love these. And I know that way that they sit, don't you agree? We do some drops that are just so big and really have that huge size. Sometimes we do 20, 25, 30 carat stones where suddenly the drop is so large, you're probably going, I'm not going to wear those except for maybe once or twice a year. I think that this is really the one that you can wear if you're just into drop earrings, but it doesn't need to be really overly dressy. I think that's what I love most about this particular style, is the way it's giving you a nice little, you know, a medium drop, if you will. Let's take another look at them. $79.99 they will not be. We're going even lower. Going much, much lower here today is not going to be even 8 or 7 or 6 or 5. We got a nice big discount. $4,000 would be half off. So I'm pretty thrilled about that idea. Like a $39.99 price tag with an extra $400 off. But the truth is, it's going significantly less than that. And we're going to make it really fly. So come on in, guys. We don't want you to wait and miss out on pieces that you love, especially something this new and fresh and in demand. Most importantly, that's what it's about. In demand. We know these Tanzanites. We know this best quality that we have here exclusively for you. It's not even $3,500. I told you I'm giving away jewelry today. We're doing it all weekend long, and we got 2 hours and 45 minutes to do it. So instead of 35 or 34, come on in. How about 33 or 32? Or just take them all the way down right now to just $2,999. There's that price seems really wrong. If you're thinking the same thing, hopefully you're dialing. That's the key here, because $29.99 has $300 extra off. It's $26.99, and that would be for 6 carats of stones. When you've got diamonds as well, quite a few, almost 3/4 of a carat there. And do you realize we're just at that? I had a record-setting price tag yesterday on a Museum Reserve. It was a per carat price tag that we had not seen in the Museum Reserves, and it was so fantastic, and we loved seeing it here. But that was right there where this one is. If that per carat, if you're figuring after your discount, $26.99 divided by 6, well, that's going to be about $4.49 a carat. So once again, something that should not be happening on Tanzanite of any kind, even the low quality material. If you're thinking, well, I guess I could go, if I wanted a really good price, I'd go out and buy some of the lower quality material, spend less, not less than this. You're not getting a better than $449 per carat price tag on Tanzanite, no matter what the quality is. True story. So you know that. You've shopped more places than just here. You look around, you know what's going on. So that's the big value to take advantage of right here and now. So that'll be $26.99. Those will go. Obviously, you do not see a value ever like that. It's a huge opportunity for just one caller. Unfortunately, they got to stay in the, well, that's not unfortunate at all. Actually, they don't. We can even change them. So let's say you want yellow gold. If that's what's going to hold you back, don't let it. We can do that for you in the yellow gold or the rose gold. How about that? Even going to change up an earring gold color if you want it to be. That's exciting also. So $29.99, $26.99. Let's give them 30 seconds. We'll move right along. We have a big time mandarin garnet. We've got a 4 carat and a half. We've got a new sapphire that's got that star variety. And wait till you see this color of star sapphire. It's just an unusual color of sapphire to get in general. It's too early for that, isn't it? Yeah, I put those up too early. Look at this. This is the purple star. Wow, is it defined. You want to go rarer than even a blue. A blue is really a true blue, like not the super dark navy, but a true blue in a star sapphire is really unusual. Well, they get pricey as well. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a much rarer color in the purple, and we have that on the way. We also have a little bit of an antique look in an aquamarine. This is Sierra Santa Maria pendant, and we've never had this before. This looks so good. I'm not usually one for antiques, but I really like this style. It looks lacy. So feminine, so pretty. That's going to be coming up. Did you see that aqua? Everyone's probably thinking, she said blue sapphire, but maybe she's got confused. Maybe that's like a blue sapphire color, but in aquamarine. We're also going to bring out the major hoops, the diamond hoops, the big 3 carat 36 with the 24 stones. That means they're 14 points apiece. That's our largest carat weight that we do in diamonds individually. So also this ring, this is just a fun one. If you like a medallion style ring, take a look at this. It's huge. I'm going to start with it on the hand because it is so large. And there's your go with everything turquoise. Standing out because it's a huge round, but then it's also 99 points in diamonds that wrap and swirl around the piece in such a beautiful way. And that's going to be 1114690. Well, thank goodness it's an older item number. And by the way, are those are going to stay with me? Okay, for the moment, until I re-show them again once everybody joins us, and then bye-bye, they will go. So there we go with our turquoise. That's a 344, and why I say it's good that it's an older item number is because it was made a while ago. It wouldn't have an older item number if it was made yesterday. It'd have a new item number. So the old item number here is really important because that 111 indicates that. It means that this is a lot of gold, and it was made in an era where gold wasn't as pricey as it is now. So you get this tremendous weight. This one is heavy, and I know this could be done in a lot of ways, where a lot of times if you're shopping a piece that looks big, it's still hollowed out. This one's solid, and it really has that depth to it where you see here, it's got like, it's almost like it's a wraparound design, almost like it's woven, but it's got all this platform that still stands up just a bit. And then you have this amazing 3 carat 44 in the Sleeping Beauty with those diamonds, and it's basically all diamonds around the way. That's how you get to that nearly 1 carat, and it's in the white gold. It will stay, because if we had to remake it, it costs about triple what this entire ring is going to do just to remake the mounting. So that's what I want to make really, again, that the positive effect of the old item numbers, that we're not taking it. You know, I think anybody else would say, well, here's some older inventory, but here's where gold's at today, so let's move the older inventory up to today's pricing standards. That is not what we're doing. And that, I think, is notable. I'm not going to leave it at that. I don't think it's just notable. I think it's also commendable, because it's very tempting otherwise to say, let's lift it on up to the more market value that we see today. That is not what's happening here. You get this incredible value. You get this 344 round. That in and of itself is very exciting to see, because there are very few Sleeping Beauties that get that size. Plus you're getting 99 points in diamonds. And this one, does that not look like a $69.99 ring here all day? We know what it would take to create that mounting today. If we're making that ring today, and what that mounting would charge, what it would run just for all the gold. And I know you can't feel it, and I can't give you a gram weight because I don't know the ring size you're going to order, but right now it's a 7. And it's got to be, I promise you, it's got to be close to like 15 grams in gold as it's sized now. So this is incredible material. And then you've got everything, the 1 carat in diamonds, the big turquoise. That is outstanding. And it's not even close to even 7 or 6. Even if we take $6,000, cut that in half, that's $3,000. That'd be a great value. But it's not $29.99. Take a look at this. This is going to go, and quickly. And I know it's a bigger ring, which we don't usually see in the turquoise world. This is about as large as it gets, and we're going to make it even better than $19.99. Come on in. We got all these one-of-a-kinds to get through today. And then we're going to bring out, I think at the bottom of the hour, it's 8 minutes, 7 minutes from now, we're going to bring out that foursome of the really important new copper-bearing stones. We have 2 greens and 2 purple pinks for you that are in solitaire styles that are super affordable. So we will have those. But this is going to be better than $19, better than $18.99. Let's make it $18.88. First caller on that one, you get the extra discount. It'll be $16.99 at checkout, which makes it so much better. And only one there. So huge piece, lots and lots and lots of gold that you're getting here as well. And then you've got, of course, that big platform. Cannot deny how stunning that is to get that big platform. Let me show you the close-up here while we're close, so you can take a look at that side profile and see what I mean by how that's decked out. And then this, oh, look at that scrolling work of hearts. You've got like a little scroll in each and every heart shape that you have there, all within the inside. So that's your under gallery and a pretty sturdy band. That's how we do it. So that is going to be $16.99. Make sure you pick that up. And then let's get to, do we want to just go ahead and show you the star sapphire? This is the purple. It is the most incredible, true purple, but without getting too dark. It's not a lavender. It's so tough to find this color in any sapphire, let alone the asterism, phenomenal ability of that star. So that's going to be here. Paraiba earrings are here. Aqua is here. And look at this new ruby. Oh gosh, 2 rubies combined in one. How pretty is this? And July, well, July's about to wrap up, if you can believe that. But here we are with the July birthstone, 2 together, set in 18 karat gold. It's 112, 79, 26. Oh, it's got a 726 in there. Oh, that's nice. So I'm sorry, I'm still just, you know, reveling in the 726 that was yesterday. But here we go. This is a 107 pear shape. Total weight, so you're gonna have, let's see, about 50 some points. Let's figure one's probably bigger than the other. So I'm gonna say about a half carat. But they do have these incredible, look at that, they come together and it's almost as if they're making a little sideways heart. So really abstract, very unique. And then two great rubies, well, two is always better than one. 107, and you get the 18 karat solid gold, 47 points in the diamonds as well, bigger stones. And then they get a little tapered as we go to the pave on the outside. So see one side here, a little more pave, over here, same thing. But it's really these bigger round brilliants that set right here and then wrap around. So really kind of drawing your attention in to those rubies, which when it's from a distance, pretty much looks like it's one stone, and I will prove that to you now. Let's show it on the hand so you can see what I'm talking about. It is going to be a teeny size at the moment. So I'm gonna just put it on my pinky so we can get that ring off, and that's what it looks like. So you can see, definitely not a pinky ring, but let me size it for you. So if you don't wear a size 4.5, no problem. But look at how beautiful that is with that gorgeous combination. So it really does look like you have one bigger stone, does it not? And that comes with the matching of the stones, the clarity that you have, the bigger diamonds. We'll take it on down from $49.99, a new ruby piece. Always good to see rubies any time of year, but when we are celebrating the July birthstone and only bringing you the best, where it easily could be Mozambique material these days, and it's not, we're bringing you that higher end quality, that superstar material. This is what it's all about. And it's not gonna be $49.99 either. It's going to be down to $1,999 instead. And let me know what requests you have, because if there's anything you're looking for, we do have that big top of the hour. We've got our big safety pin ring, which is that designer style that I know so many of you are waiting on. That's going to be coming up here in just a little bit, a closer look. We've actually never had the close-up look at it until now. So that is tons of pave diamonds and so much gold. If you are really someone who longs for the days of bigger gold weights, well, they're here. They never left us. And so we've got one of our bigger examples of solid gold that we've ever created. That's coming up for you. Also have those stud earrings. Wait till you see our Morganite studs. They're incredible and really a tough stone to find anywhere else. But look at how beautiful and pink these are. A pinky peach, that is like the perfect makeup tone of this blushy color that goes with absolutely everything. Got an amazing Tanzanite coming up that's new. It's going to be that Tanzanite I mentioned at the top of the hour. Here's the Tanzanite oval, but then we put this wreath-like halo around it, which has all those bigger diamonds. And then we're going to see a blue zircon necklace with a huge solitaire. Blue zircon has been hot, hot, hot of late. And of course, you guys know it's an extinct stone. So if you can get it, you take it. But look at that, solitaire style, but we added diamonds into the chain. So you have that diamonds by the yard effect, and there's our blue zircon. Love that. So all that's coming. All of that's happening in this next hour or so. So get ready. We got quite the show for you. And it's not a time to sit back and say, well, I think maybe I'll take a day off from shopping. There are no days off. True shoppers know there are no days off when it comes to values like this. It really is that beautiful moment to really treat yourself to something incredibly special like what we're showing you here today, because this is not a show you want to miss out on. And that one's only $17.99. So remember, $200 extra off on that one too. So take a look at it one more time and we will move right along. Got a lot to do today. So there's probably going to be a request eventually. So we want to make sure that we get all these new pieces addressed, and then we can get to all these requests as well. And we're going to get to that bottom of the hour is almost here. So let's talk about that wheel of Paraibas. This is something that I wish, and I'm going to do this early for a very, very important purpose. If I had the ability to make huge Paraibas really affordable every single day, that would be one thing. Given the fact that I've been doing this for 25 years, I introduced Paraibas to the world back about 21 years ago. I will say the more difficult thing is, as they've gone extinct since, is to make this stone affordable. And affordable usually means under $10,000. Like $99.99 is considered affordable. Let me show you designer pieces. That is a gorgeous blue-green. These are all copper bearing. So Paraiba tourmalines that are for the first time ever at this affordability, and you want to dial in when you see the one you love, because they're all gonna go. And as I explained, we have two that are going to be in the purple pink color, which are super hot right now. And I've got an oval and a pear, and don't worry, they do have diamonds, so we'll get there. But there's your more purple on the right, your more pinky purple on the left, there's your more blue-green in the front, and the round has the bright lime green. And that is going to be interesting. These are all going to be in the gold color they are set in, so they do stay in this gold color. But here's the greatest news as well. Because it is such an important stone, it only deserves the very, very best. So what we've done is we've put every single one of them in the 18 karat gold, whether it's white gold, whether it's yellow gold. Usually when we see a white metal that's new, it's probably platinum, because that makes it more affordable these days, a lot more affordable, or at least it should. It's not going to be here, and that's the deal, is because these stones deserve the best. And the very best metal, the very most expensive metal, is 18 karat gold for jewelry. So here is what we have for you. I am so thrilled these are here. Honestly, need you on the phone lines very, very quickly, because they are not going to last. There's just no way they stick around. And here's why. We've got over 1 carat stones here. They're actually going to be my smallest. Actually, no, one is 70 points. Is that right? 70 points on the green? Okay, pear shape. 70 points on the blue green in the front. The rest are all closer to 1.5 carats. 18 karat gold bands, diamonds on the side profile as well. Take a look at these. They are not going to last. All you can do is call. That's all you can do. And we're going to have 4 people that luck out. And this is why I'm showing it so early, because most people are not here yet. So guess what? They'll never know this happened. And I can't have the whole public world of jewelry shoppers knowing that this happened, because then you'll expect prices like this all the time. I can never and have never done a price like this. And each one is set in that same designer way, where this is kind of the new thing in designer jewelry now, where we're seeing the diamonds on the profile. So it's like a halo, but on the profile. And you can see, look how gorgeous. That's the 70 pointer. And the diamond weights are going to be very similar, but each one, look at that. I'll just turn them each to the side here so you can see those halos and see exactly how this is done, okay? So diamonds are on the profile. It's not underneath. So what you see, because you realize you see most of your jewelry when you're wearing it from the side, from that profile angle. So what we have here, and operators, let me know which one is your favorite. I'm going to walk everyone through carat weights. I just wanted you to see how they're done. Remember, they stay in the gold color they're in. So the only thing we need to know from you is your ring size that you'd like. There's the more, that's a little more pinky, and I'm glad that's here next to this one, because this one has a shade more purple and the other one has a little more pinky rubellite color, both extremely rare. Then we go to the neon green, which is the round, and then we've got the pear shape. That's going to be the most blue green. That's our 70 pointer with 7 points in diamonds. The next size up is the carat 42, which is the green Paraiba in the round. So now we're getting big sizes, right? Carat 42, carat 44 is the pear shape here, and then your largest one of all is this one, the oval pink purple. That is a carat 83, 18 karat gold, 9 points in diamonds. They all have either 9, 11, or 7 points in diamonds. So that's just whatever it takes to get around that side profile perimeter. That's where the diamond weight is. Do we have any favorites so far? Are we loving the blue green? The green in the back? The big one. The big round, that's the bigger of the 2 greens. That's the 142. It's item number 9042. And Jason, which one are you loving? The green in the back. Y'all loving the lime greens. Must be summertime. Feels like the lime in your margarita. Feels like that tropical vibe, like the palm fronds on the beach. It is beautiful and bright. And let me know if you want, oh gosh, which one. I'll tell you, we have 2 people on the same ring right now so far, and I don't think anyone is going to see this coming. A $39.99 price tag normally. I really want to make sure this is clear to everybody, because what can I do? I think we've seen enough Paraibas to know. I think you have more or less an education as to what this stone is all about. We see it pretty frequently here. We're really lucky. We have more of it than anybody else. So we show it quite a bit, more than you expect to see. What I really want to make clear, though, here is the size of these stones, the settings. The 18 karat gold alone, the band should be about $4,000. For a band, I know, that's not how we used to shop in the 80s, 90s, or early 2000s. But it is 2025, and it's late 2025, and gold bands like this should cost $4,000 right here on this show. So what I'm loving about this is the fact that they are not $39.99, which is basically the stone and the diamonds for free, and that's where the more even rarer elements. Gold is not rare, it's just really pricey right now. It's not like, and again, the gold pricing structure is very complicated, so I won't get into it now, but gold, it's not like we've run out of gold. We're not going to run out of gold probably in our lifetimes, okay? But the stones we've already run out of. There are no stones coming out of the ground. So let me know which one is your favorite. They're not going to be $39.99. That may be gone already. The green in the back may already be gone. They're wise to it. A lot of people know I'm low. We're going to give you the best prices. It's a sales show. I've already been touting this as one of the biggest values we've ever had. So the value is going to be there. So somebody just claim that back round. before the final price is even up there, which is going to be a lot better than $39.99, by the way, and it's going to be the most unbelievable price I've ever seen. And I've been selling them since I sold loose stones in 2004 to the world for the first time. That was the first time that Paraibas were out there available to the television market as loose stones. And most of those were, you know, just, they were specimens mostly, just really cloudy examples, hazy, cloudy included, but we still love them because they're still rare. Here's where you get a better value than $39, $29, or $19. And by the way, if you haven't dialed in yet, and I know how many of you, you know what I would do too? If you like a bigger ring, you're going, that's not big enough for me, you get 2 or 3 and you stack them. They stagger and stack beautifully because the bands will sit next to each other and then the stones can be staggered, and that's a really cool look. I would actually love, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be plausible, but I would love to see you get 1 of one color and then 2 of the other and then stack them and alternate them. It'd look absolutely gorgeous. But they're not $19.99, and I think they're all going to be gone right then and there. We're going to go even lower. So this is all I can say is hop on the phone lines. This is why this is early. Take a look. Yes? The green is already gone, I think. Jason already claimed it a few minutes ago when I was talking on camera. Yeah. So this one's already gone in the back, and I'll try it on for you. That's the 18-karat yellow gold. Just make sure they're okay with yellow gold. That's 9042. Yes, Zine? The which one? Left or right? The left side? All right, so the left side's gone already as well. They're not 19. Hold on, I wish we had 1,000 of these. We don't. That one's already gone. We've got, I think, the oval on the left side. Zine's taken that one as well, but they're not 19. They're not 18. They're not 17. Do you love that? That's why you have to be comfortable saying sold, because you're still going to save more money. I'm going to give you the best value that is possible in the jewelry world. That is my vow to you every time I step on this stage. My vow to you is the best value in the jewelry world, no matter what. I don't care what gold's doing. I don't care what stones are doing. And I don't even care what TVON says I should be getting for these prices. I'm still committed to what I've been known for years and years on TV. And it's not going to be $17, $16, or $15.99. Which one do you like, Victor? Right side? Okay, that's the more purple. I love it too. I think they're all gone except for the blue-green, which is interesting. The blue-green, I think Victor's taken that pear-shaped purple. And Zine, this is yours here, the oval. I'll try them on side by side. You know what I'm going to do? $1,499 a ring. $14.99. They'll be $13.49 at checkout. Amazing. And how about that? So those 2 are gone. Zine, yes on the oval. And then Victor, yes on the pear-shape. Verifying. Still, okay, still verifying. We got, and you're still good on the round, Jason? Because we got to back up. Okay, just making sure. I don't want to find out at 1:30 today that, oh, that one was back available. Okay, so 2 pear shapes are still here. Zine's taking the oval. Zine, yours is 9030. And then the round for Jason is 9042. And now we've got 2 left, the blue-green or the purple in the pear, which is the more purple, which tends to be how everyone's going these days, is those really, really rare purples. And then this is the most kind of traditional Paraiba color, that is the blue-green. That is that pear shape, and that's going to be only $13.49 at checkout. How are we doing? Zine, you still got it? Okay. You got it? All right. Last call. $13.49. Checkout. Wow. Ooh, and I got, the funny thing is, I've got 1 carats. Okay. The purple pair, correct? All right. Purple pair is gone. We are, wow, 1 left. Well, it's 9026. Nope, 9025. This is, yours is 9026, Victor. This is 9025, and that is the pear-shaped 70-pointer, 18-karat gold, 7 points in diamonds around it. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much. Enjoy. All right, that's going to be the 70-pointer. It's our last one. It has the most blue-green, which is the most traditional and signature color of the Paraiba family, and that is our last one here. It does stay in the white gold, which is usually how we see these stones, and it's ironic because I do have a Paraiba day with earrings and another ring that's going to be, let's see, my carat 13 is going to be a whole different price tag. So I would say if you're looking for more affordable, here's how you go, because my carat 13 is a great value, but it's not $14.99 with your discount. That takes it down to $13.49, and that is our last that is available today. So that's going to be it, guys, and what a value that is. I've never had Paraibas price like that before, but again, only 1 left, and I think it's safe to say that one will go. So let me know if you'd like it. That's got to be gone. And then we've got the blue, greens, and earrings coming up. We have some other Tanzanite earrings for you. I've got my last look at these big hoops that have our largest diamonds. Look at that. Those are big diamonds. Jason, did you just send that one back? Oh, okay. Okay. $70 pointers here? keep it. Look at that. Wow. Have you ever seen a diaspore that green? I don't, even out of the museum collection we've been seeing of late, never seen one that looks like that. Item number is 112936. Look at that. It just needs to be reset. It's just really crooked. I don't know what's going on here. That is just, yeah. So let's imagine it like that. Okay? I think it's too good and not put up, considering that you got to understand jewelers are human, and sometimes, you know, obviously setting a stone that's square or emerald cut is the hardest thing in the world to do because we see it every day. So again, it's really something I'm going to have another little meet and greet with the jewelers about this, but I'll tell you right now, that is a really stunning stone. So I think it deserves a chance to be on the air here. And it's got an 1172 size in 18 karat gold, so that's really important. Don't forget about the blue green, which may be gone. All right, that last Paraiba may be gone, the 70 pointer. But here we go with our 1172. Yes. Oh, good. Congratulations. Who got that one? Thank you. Our ruby ring that we had prior to the Paraibas is sold as well. So congrats on that. And well done. And now we're going to talk about the 11. Yeah. Who? Margie. Thank you, Margie. Happy Sunday to you, and thank you so much for shopping today. So this one is 1129036, our 1172 and 44 points in diamonds that are actually pave and lead up to that stone and its basket work. And talk about a substantial band all the way through the back. That's called a knife edge band when it comes to that point. You have the inside finishing as well. And then you can see how clean that stone is. How about an under gallery? You get that too. But look at that stone. And again, forgive the fact that it's just, you know, humans are humans, and sometimes, you know, these are little things, but I'm already made the note. I had somebody who bought a heart shape the other day, and I mentioned on the air, it looks a little off to me, so I had them reset it. I made the note. They already got it 2 days later and said, it's the most beautiful ring, and thank you for paying such, you know, particular attention, and thank you for being as persnickety as you are, because I think we all should be. We all should be when it comes to fine jewelry. We should all demand the best, and we already get that done in the quality and the designs, and now we just sometimes got to, you know, reset a stone here and there. So take a look at it real quick. I promise we'll get it out the door here very quickly. It's going to be our 1172 and 18 karat gold. Once again, with that 18 karat gold, super fine. We don't expect to see a lot of 18 karat gold when gold is $3,500 an ounce, but here we are. And yet that stone deserves it. It's the best quality out there. We saw the 16 karat, which is still hanging out because it was, you know, a lot more money. So here's what I'll do on this one, and let's take a look at it on the hand here too. So you can see it's going to stay in the yellow, but you can see here now, this is what these museum stones do. Now you're seeing different glints of color, from blues and blue greens and reds and pinks and purples and greens. It is just a fascinating, go with everything, must-have type of stone. And we are going to send it on out today. This is going to go quickly. You can see how perfect it looks from you know, 2 feet away. It looks perfect. It's just when you're up close, you see things you don't normally see. Again, note deal. I got a note made here. So that is going to be, it's a really easy fix. And look at how beautiful that is in clarity and scope and scale. It's $89.99. Should be. Let's take it even lower here for one fantastic collector to own the very best of our diaspores that we have seen. That is it. There have been many, many, many a diaspora that color change in variety, but there have not been there were only a couple handfuls here of these really high-end museum statement pieces that we love. That's a different deal that you're seeing there, and that's where we love to see the best examples, the finest, because you never see those bright greens like that unless you're into this quality, and it is going to be on its way for $3,999 only, $39.99 for an 18 karat gold piece, no less. That is really lovely. So a huge $400 additional discount gets it to you. So that would be $35.99 only. We do have that aqua piece as well coming up. Don't forget about the blue green. You guys shocked me. That blue green, out of all those Paraibas, the blue green signature color is the one that is still here. If you want to take advantage of that, you certainly may. I hope you will. That's a really important style to get, and I would love for you to see what that's all about. So here we go with our diaspore, $35.99. Let's see if anybody else. Oh, I know we've got that blue zircon necklace. That's going to be coming up sooner or later. And then the huge aquas. Can I just show you what I think is maybe the best value in an aqua of all time? Big ring, big 8 karat 45. Bridge setting style. Look at this. Now that's a ring. Wow. March birthstone. Best aqua in the world. Sierra Santa Maria And that is $845. We have rarely in our history seen a stone that large, and it's going to be 1127360. I am so thrilled it's here. It is the luxury of luxuries here to get a hold of. It's our $845, but that's not it. You get a carat 44 in the diamond weight, so extreme diamond weight in a lot of gold as well. And this one, oh, it's going to fly. It is gonna fly. There's just no question about it. This is one of our absolute best. Wait till you see it on the hand here. And of course, lots of gold. You cannot set a huge stone with a ton of diamonds and not have a lot of gold supporting it. It's just impossible. So it really is like you get a sense of, okay, there's something important happening because it's all the best of the best. Look at that inside, even down to the way it tapers. It doesn't taper to a narrow band. So even just the very most narrow point, it's still got substantial gold quality about it. Look at this. My favorite thing about a bridge, there's a purpose to running diamonds through it. It looks like there are diamonds through it and inside of that stone. And as gorgeous and glorious a cut can be with the color of aquamarine, it's never going to do that unless you have the diamonds running underneath it and a stone that is clean enough to show it off. And here's what it looks like on the hand. And all that said, do you remember when it was $99.99? Because it was not that long ago. This was our $99.99 aquamarine. Now it's less, much less, significantly so. Here's your chance to pick it up. It's not going to be $99.99 anywhere close. You've got a huge opportunity, big old discount. Take advantage of this. And for my big aqua lovers, I'm going to tell you something. It's going to help you to be on the phone lines early, because what you expect to see in price, even if you're expecting a big discount, is going to be surprisingly and even better than you can imagine. And that is because when we've had great aqua deals, they go and at a much higher price than this one is. This is why the sale is working for you. It's giving you bonuses and discounts you would never see otherwise, and it's not even close to $99.99 or $89 or $79. $69, $59, $49, or $39. Now we have kind of reached the must-go point when it's at $39.99, but it's going lower, a lot lower. All you can do is call. First caller gets it. It's just that simple. First caller gets to take advantage of the most incredible deal yet in aquas. And I'm talking about a big one here because we've seen usually 4 carats is considered really extra large in the aquas, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness, it gets oversized. This is where it's 8.5, and we have hardly, in all these years of offering aquamarines, we've hardly ever seen sizes like that. So this is your moment. Please take advantage of it right here and now, because we are going to see this go out right now for $3,699. You see what I did there? We took a discount and then are giving you the extra 10% off, which is about $370 off that price, and you get it for less. So that's the huge aqua that is no chance of staying here. And then we've got an aqua pendant as well if you want to get something a little more affordable in the way of aquas. Get requests in if you have them. It's our last time to shop the week until Wednesday night, so that's a ways away. Okay, so make sure you shop anything you need. Check on availability from anything you've seen all week long or really all sale long. Can't guarantee you it's still here, but we can hope it's still here, but we never know until you ask. Let us at least find the piece or at least look it up and make sure that it's either here or not, that we can know what's available to shop for. So that'll be under, well, $36.99 after your discount. That's going to be $3329. So that's going to be $3,300, just a tad more than that, and that will be yours. With the carat 44 and amazing diamonds every which way, all the way underneath. We love that look. There's your 2 rows that run side to side, but under the stone. Then, of course, the other 2 rows leading up to that amazing centerpiece and the bright, bright blues that you have there. Okay, so coming up, do we dare show the Purple Star Sapphire? I mean, it's not exactly inexpensive. It is elite. It is elite level collectibles, and it's got designer diamonds every which way. Look at this. A designer diamond. This is just amazing. I've never seen one like it. Had star sapphires, blues, I've had the reds of the rubies, never anything quite like this one. 1128982 is the item number. That aqua will not be long for this world. Take advantage of it. Here's our 510. Oh my goodness. Well, no wonder it's museum. 5 carats in any sapphire is extraordinary. This one's 510 in a purple star. The asterism, the amazing diamond. Wait till you see the diamonds. They go everywhere. 64 points in diamonds. But let me show you the side profile because it looks pretty classic right now. And then you see it from the inside, and the entire gallery, all that basket work, the chevrons, the V's, I could even see it with a wonder ring paired up next to it, and then you would have diamonds everywhere at the base, underneath. You would see those V's because that's what sets it up. Those V's are going to be setting up to the halo. That's our 510, 64 points in diamonds that are VS, stays in the white gold. It's 18K, by the way. Here we go again. Most of what I've shown you has been 18 karat gold today so far. How incredible is that when everybody is doing platings and sterlings, and yet we're doing 18 karat gold over and over and over again. That is so extraordinary to see. And yet this one, oh my goodness, what a value, what a value. Let's get to it. One caller. Where are my collectors out there today? We must have a Sunday collector or two. Here's what it looks like on the hand. You remember the last time we saw a sapphire that was 5 carats and a half? It was my blue-green. We played last week and we played Guess That Stone. I believe it was last Sunday. And it was that blue-green mix. And everybody was guessing. What could it be? But it was $549, so I think we ruled out sapphire from the start. Well, this is our 5. Now, that stone was also over 10,000, or was it 10,000? 10,000 bucks for that piece. Here's a 510, but it does give you a really amplified rarity because it has that naturally occurring asterism. That's tough to find. That's tough to get. That's why we did in the white gold as well, so that you have the glow of the star, which is happening internally thanks to little tiny microscopic stone inclusions and characteristics. That's why it gives you this, see, out of something that you don't necessarily expect to see, like inclusions. We don't expect to see that in sapphires very often, and yet this is where it creates something really beautiful and rare, and that's where you get that asterism, and you see it right there, what's happening with that beautiful star. And of course, I always like to remind you that there will be 1 star per every light source. So if you've got 2 light sources like we do on at the moment, you're going to see 2. But if I was just to block one of those light sources, there you go. There's the 1 star. Here's the other. So that's what it's going to look like at home. Even more of that really defined star. And it's not going to be anywhere close to, well, look at that, $99.99, exactly where my 5.5 carat sapphire was last week. Only this one is more rare. So you've got purple as a color, which is rare on its own, then the asterism, and it's not going to be 99, 89, 79, or 69. I told you we got values today. We're wrapping up our week and this amazing, amazing sale event for 10% off. So your incredible moment is now to shop what you want, shop what you need, shop what you've been thinking about, what you've been maybe wondering if it's still here. This is the time to do it, and it's not going to be 6,000 or 5,000 or 49.99. It is really amazing. Well, I'm sorry, Tracy. I apologize for that. I did not make the dress myself, I must admit. I only buy clothes, I don't make clothes. I really can't do that. All right, so here we go. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tracy. Tracy's really bothered, but there's a little loose thread on my dress. I'm sorry, Tracy. Honestly, it's really hard to do, though, with one hand. I'm not gonna even attempt it. So you're gonna have to deal with it, Tracy. Either deal with it or change the channel. Go. I get it. She's a seamstress. That's all she does is make clothes. So I get it. That must bug the heck out of you. Just like when I see people selling jewelry that isn't so good and saying it's the best, it bugs me too. So I get it. I totally get it. $49.99 this will not be. I'll make it even better. First caller, let's take it on down. I'm going to blow it out right now. This is going to be better than 49. You know what? Now I'm ready. Now I'm on that rampage of discounting. It's my last couple of hours here to discount until Wednesday. So I say, let's just go ahead and have a ball here. Let's have a party of discounting. Make it easy, and I'll send it out right now for $4,499 instead. $44.99. That's going to be it. $4,499 plus you get $450 off. So it's going to be a little over $4,000 to get that piece home. And let's take a look at this one. This is the safety pin ring. I'm excited about. I don't know if anybody is. Tell me, is anybody excited about that ring? I'm seriously curious. Are we kind of excited about the safety pin? I have been wearing it all week. I am loving the safety pin because, well, it's very. See, I've lusted after this design for a long, long time. I have loved this design. I have really wanted to see us do something like this. And to be honest, it would have been probably ideal to do this 9 years ago when I started here, like 2016. That would have been the perfect time to do this because, you know, gold was like, I don't know, $1,000 an ounce or something. So what we've done, though, don't worry. We have managed to give you an old gold price on a designer style that also is not just about gold, but has a lot of diamonds as well. So the whole piece is brought together in really just, again, style and chic. And it's like that bold ring you wear. I think right now we're all looking for unusual alternatives and ways to wear rings besides the wedding ring. The wedding ring, the right-hand ring, the left-hand ring, right? Those ring fingers are probably full. So what we're looking for now is kind of the posh way to go, is we're looking for pieces we can add to the collection and wear across the hand. Not everything has to be worn on a ring finger, even though that is dubbed the ring finger. Right now, the super chic look is wearing really across the hand, thumb to pinky. Don't ignore those other fingers, but this ring is going to be best for the middle and the index. So that's how I'm encouraging you to think about it. And it's really meant for that, and that it's low profile and it's wide, so it's going to give you all that style. And trust me, you will get a lot of compliments because it's associated with one of the more high-end designs out there. So here we go with our 510. I guess that one's sticking with me for now. And then that safety pin ring coming up. We're going to do that. I've got a top of the hour in a blue zircon necklace, which I'm really excited about. So that's going to be coming up as well. And then here's that aqua. We might as well show the aqua pendant here also, because I told you there's a great looking aqua. Flashed it. It was that kind of antique lacy vibe. Take a look at this one. That is, well, that is about as rich a blue as we're going to see in aqua. And it's 1128,790. It's a platinum piece, and it is going to be a 176 pear shape with the diamonds, the rest of the, look at that. That is so pretty. It looks like lace. Talk about something that would be difficult to work with. Yeah, it'd be difficult to work with in a tactile fabric, in the actual material. To work with it in platinum and diamonds would be a different deal. So here is our 176 pear shape with 29 points in diamonds as well. It's got some interesting, there's a little bit of mill grain, so even where there are no diamonds, there's still a texture to look like diamonds. And then you've got the larger piece with the chain included. And let's take a look at it on the hand here. This chain is really nice. It's 18 inches. It's a box link. And then you can see there, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That almost fluted design top and bottom. And do you see it just looks like a shimmering strand of liquid gold for this smooth, it is smooth as silk, that box link. And then you also do have, here it is, adjustable. So right there is how you're going to slide that little bead over to make it adjustable. And then you've got your spring ring closure, okay? 18 inches or anything shorter than that. Let's take a look at the length of the pendant itself and then get ready on this aqua and let me know who's got what, because the first hour is almost over. It gives us 2 hours to shop today. 1 inch top to bottom, and let's also take a look at it. If this, hopefully we spend the extra airtime showing it because it helps. I think it just helps to see, because we're not all sitting there with a ruler, holding rulers up to our chest, looking in the mirror, and that's just more complicated than it needs to be. So let's just take a look at it on me, and then you'll know exactly what it's going to look like on you. And we're going to do a lot better than, I don't love $36.99. I've been seeing that price on a few pieces, but that's after we brought them down. So let's make this even better for you right now. And again, you can wear higher or lower. 18 inches sits right about there on me. Remember, it is a 1 inch drop. It's a pretty substantial pendant. So that is one that I would consider, you know, maybe you do want to adjust that chain, or you want to take the chain off and use a different one. Use a diamonds by the yard. That's no problem. You can do that too. You can use a diamonds by the yard if you'd like. It's no problem. You can use whatever you want as long as it's going to fit through that veil, which is all hidden behind that design. And it's not even $19.99. I know, I should stay right there. We're going to go lower. The very first caller on this one, and it will go. I know we've already got some callers talking about it, thinking about it. You got it. It's only one only. Let's make it $1,699 instead. And that will be another nice savings, about $170 off that price. Welcome into Sunday, everybody. Glad you're with us. Let us know if you have any requests. That would be $15.29 and a dime if you'd like to get that at checkout. And then here we go. More aquas on the way. We've got, I've got the ring. Still the ring, by the way, the 850 or 845 is still here if you want to get that one. Big mandarin is here as well. We've got diamond earrings. I've got the blue zircon necklace we're going to show you coming up, top of the hour. Or do you want to see the Morganite earrings? Both of which are going to be rather affordable. I'm going to work some magic here to make sure that we can make everything so affordable for you today, as affordable as humanly possible. That's what we do. So $15.29 on that one. And then I am feeling like we have got to look at some beautiful earrings. Morganites are very rare. And then we've got our safety pin design coming up at about half hour from now. It's going to be at the top of the, the midpoint of the show. So that's going to be the bottom of next hour, about 30 minutes away. We still have Tanzanite and Paraiba, and you name it, we got it. Who's taking the Aquamarine? That has got to go. It's such a beautiful saturated stone. That is the very best. We see nothing but Sierra Santa Maria, and yet even the Sierra Santa Marias, I mean, look at how, I don't know if this is going to sit here, probably not. But let me just go show you something. I'm just going to, and this isn't to disparage the 8 carat, not at all. But let me just show you the difference here. This is the ring we just had. It's a really good stone. It's a Sierra Santa Maria. But even Sierra Santa Maria, they're not all exactly the same. Look at that color difference. So sometimes it helps to see them side by side. I think if you were seeing just that, you go, wow, best aqua I've ever seen. And then you look at that color and realize, no, that's the best color I've ever seen. We just one-upped ourselves. with that gorgeous stone that is crazy saturated. So that will be $15.29 for the pendant. The ring is still available if you'd like it, which was $36.99, and then of course bringing that down by 10% as well. Okay, it's almost the top of the hour. We have 1 minute left. Here's the deal. If you have any questions about anything you've seen so far today, we are going to preview. This is what's coming up in a half an hour, and again, don't forget about that for $36.99. This is coming up. I know we're all waiting for it. That's coming up in about a half an hour. It is the new designer style. Yes, it's 3 rings in one. That's 3 bands. 2 of them are done in pave. I know this would cost $19.99. This would cost $9.99. This would cost $19.99. So right then and there, we've got $5 grand worth of just bands, and then you've got this extra design, which is sitting low profile. It is not sharp. No, it does not open. I've already had that question. No, it does not open. It's not a working safety pin. It is all soldered together. It is part of this design. But it is, yes, so you can't be like, oh, I have a string loose on my dress. I'm going to use a safe. No, it's all together. It's all together. I hope Tracy appreciates that. She's got that eagle eye, doesn't she? I know. We're trying. Try to be perfect, Tracy, but, every now and then. Here we go with our top of the hour. Welcome, everybody. Hi, I'm Lauren. It's nice to see you guys with a Sunday, 2 hours left in our week. So we got 2 hours left to shop until I don't see you till, I don't know, like a month from now. No, it's going to be Wednesday night. Wednesday night at 5, okay? It just feels like a long time because we're used to shopping every few hours. So now we've got a great way to shop. We're continuing our sale. This is a huge event. This is the semi-annual sale that is our best sale clearance we do. And so it doesn't get any better for value than this sale event does. And we've got incredible top of the hours. I've got tons of affordable. Sunday's usually a high-end day. Today's really affordable. And that doesn't mean it's not high-end. It is. It's an extremely high-end day. It's just we're making everything really affordable because why not? It's a sale event, so that's the goal. Plus, a lot of us did a lot of us do some shopping? I did all the shopping on Friday. I had to buy everything on Friday. You guys did some shopping yesterday. So for everybody who's going, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of take it easy on this Sunday, well, I might just give you something tempting that you cannot be without, because what's happening now for this top of the hour, as we have reached that 1 hour point into the show, we have got a stunning, stunning, stunning pair of earrings. And I know these are rare. You know they're rare. This is part of the Barrel family. We've been seeing some aquas. Well, this is its sister stone. It's going to be beautiful. They are pinky peachy stunners. They are so beautiful. They are pink barrels, which is known as Morganite. It's named for J.P. Morgan. He was kind of credited with the funding behind. He was a big gem bigwig for a while, especially when there was actually still the onset of the discovery of a lot of stones. And so he got to claim the Morganite as his namesake. But it's one of the tougher stones to find. It's an earring, so everybody can wear them as long as you have an ear piercing. Take a look. We don't do many clip earrings, although I've had some, but not many. This is the Morganite surrounded in diamonds, and they end up looking like pink diamonds, even though they are white, because they are in this stunning rose gold. And they will stay in the rose gold, because if there was ever a stone made for rose gold, it is Morganite. It is Morganite of this color. This beautiful, beautiful luster and beauty and just incredible, is it not? And it goes with absolutely everything. So what if we just want a workhorse? What if you're so over diamond earrings because every time you walk out the house, everybody from teenagers to, more mature gals, every age, every style, everybody's got a diamond stud. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just that, well, they're kind of commonplace. We've seen them once or twice. Quite frankly, nobody ever knows if they're real diamonds or not because, well, especially if they're bigger, they're probably not. So it's one of those things where it's kind of like, well, we love them because they go with everything. It's a classic style. It always works. It goes with everything. And yeah, that's a wonderful thing. What if we could do that in a more exotic stone than a diamond ever is, still add diamonds as well for good measure, and bring you 9006? And that's going to be our top of the hour, and for very good reason. Let me know if anything has kind of got you excited today, if you're looking for anything in particular, or if you do have a request, we'd love to help you out for our last couple of hours of shopping for the week. And of course, the 10% off, really important to take advantage of that as you can, because I don't know of anybody who wants to spend more than they have to. I just don't know anyone who says that. I know there are some people who like to spend more on jewelry because they feel like they're getting more, but honestly, if you've got that same opportunity to get those great values and save an additional 10%, that's where I think you want to go. So again, welcome in. We've got a full carat. It's a minimum. We're guaranteeing you at least 1 carat and 50 points in each of those stones in the square cushions, which is also more rare. So it's nice because what the square cushion does is it internally has a facet very similar to a round. So it's going to end up flashing and being brilliant, much like a diamond would. So you're not giving up sparkle. It's like most of the Morganites I see, I don't know if you notice other Morganites or look at quality besides just like the name of a stone, but you look at like every single aspect of that stone, because you should. You know, gemstones are graded on a lot more than just one thing. We don't just look at it, not every Morganite's treated equally, just in the way that not every diamond is. But I know that a lot of Morganites I see are very dull. They're very lackluster. They're very much just kind of a faded. They almost look like maybe they've been just out in the sun too long, and don't worry, they don't fade. It's just that kind of reference to where it looks a little bit faded. And it just looks a little bit, you know, they're really light. Sometimes they're kind of colorless, and they don't have a lot going on. And they certainly are not a stone known for spark or known for sparkle. Well, take a look at these, because the cutting does help it along here. The cutting is what makes it so really bright and gives it a little more personality. I always say the color of the stone is one thing. That's its looks. If you're comparing it, if we're personifying gems, as I sometimes like to do, the color of the stone is the outward appearance. The cutting is what brings the personality and the soul to the stone. Just like, okay, you can look great, but if you're just dull and you got nothing to say and no personality, you know, we all know. It's just, they walk in the room and it's just, yeah, they might look good, but they got nothing to say, nothing to contribute, no smarts. You're wondering where, you know, is there something functioning up there? Like, maybe not the sharpest tool, right? It's nice to have like a personality too, right? And that's what these stones have. It's like the cutting is what brings them to life, because otherwise it's a pretty stone. But when you've got cutting that's really good, it enlivens it, it emboldens it, it makes them bright and beautiful. Plus we're giving you a 20-point diamond weight of full cut round brilliant VS diamonds that go all the way around. And I tell you, there's a top of the hour for a reason. It's not like, oh, let's just randomly put these up at 11. It's about getting the fact that it's a $28.99 earring, and we're going to take it even lower and provide you with that 10% off if you're shopping quickly. Rose gold only, no choices to make. There's no sizing needed. There's no different gold color option, because quite frankly, the rose gold is the best way to show off if you've got saturated high-end Morganites. You're looking for a match. And quite frankly, most of the time, Morganite is going to be a better match to white gold than rose gold, because it's usually colorless. It usually has, it's like its counterpart, aqua. Usually it's more white clear than it is blue, or usually in this case, it's more white clear than it is pink. And so that's what we're looking for. And of course, you can angle them more squared off or at an angle if you like. I'm going to give you a little bit of length measurement here. We'll pop one on the ear, centered post, butterfly backing as well. That's what it looks like from, the measurement. Let me just see. I got to turn there a little bit. If it's all squared off, it's going to be 3/8 of an inch and a little more than that if you angle it. Nobody's on the phone lines, probably because of $28.99. Here's what we do to get everybody on the phone lines. And it's a moment here to really take a lot of pride in what we do, which is, again, there's nothing like a top of the hour here. And we're so excited to have these for you. Look at that. Amazing, amazing, amazing Morganites. And we're going to blow them out right now. Huge opportunity, big size. I love them angled like that. Let's go back to the wheel and take a look, and we are going to get them out the door. And again, no other option but rose. It is the way to go. It is the opportunity to get you the best of the best. And this is going to be, oh my goodness. That's so sweet. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you. You're very kind, Lisa. Wow, that's sweet. Lisa from Vegas, still watching. Oh my goodness, Lisa, I know we lost our Vegas feed. I know, because my poor mom can't watch anymore either. So I get it. So Lisa, thank you. Thank you. I know that was a little trial thing, apparently. So yeah, Lisa, thanks for still watching. That's nice. And you're very kind. Wow. Thank you. That's very kind. Tell you what I'll do here. The best women in Vegas. Gosh, those ladies of Las Vegas. We need to start a club, the ladies of Las Vegas. Just love them. All right, here we go, $28.99. Who's on the lines? Okay, Betty's ready. She says, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I love Morganites. How about $999? Got a deal? Take off that extra discount? You want all the best? We got it. If only everybody was as kind as Lisa. If only everybody was. You know what Mom used to say, right? Mom's always said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Words to live by, right? Lisa, thank you. Good to see you. Happy to have you with us. Well, let's give a Morganite deal that is so top of the hour worthy. I am so ready to get these out the door. I got to tell you, this is your way to shop something affordable and fine jewelry. When a lot of people have gone out and said, you know what, I'm gonna go costume. I'm gonna go lab grown. I still got to have my jewelry, but I can't afford the real deal and I can't afford the good stuff anymore. Here's how you get it. Here's how you do it. It's not $8.99. It's not $7.99. Sometimes as a host, you just want to hear the phone lines ring. We had phone lines backed up from like here to New York all day yesterday. And now it's a Sunday. We're going to take everything down so we can keep that going and make it better than $7.77 as well. Even better. This is your big value. Do we have, okay, another one. This is where you might get 2, you might get 3, you might do some, I've been saying during this sale, maybe you want to do some early holiday shopping on Friday. I was talking about the fact that I had this epiphany that we were 5 months away from Christmas. Okay, and that just, I don't know about you, but it kept like ringing in my head all night. And I was going, oh my gosh, because I vow every year that I'm going to be a little more on top of things as far as holiday planning and get on top and not procrastinate as often. Well, here we go. Perfect way to set aside some great jewelry that is ready for gift giving. It's not going to be $7.77 or $6.99, going even lower than that. It is one of those deals where how do you not get them? When it's rose gold stud earring, everybody can wear them, gift them if you want. There's a reason why, you know, everyone talks about the makeup color. I'm guilty of it too. But that's because I'm a girl who loves beautiful things, and I love makeup, and I love fashion, I love being a girly girl, and I love jewelry, and I love all those things and anything that makes us look pretty. And honestly, there is a reason why it's called the makeup colors, because it makes everybody look good. It's whether if that was a, you know, if that was a NARS blush, it'd be the best-selling blush on the planet. Okay, and I won't say the name of that blush because then y'all think I'm some freakazoid, but you know what I'm talking about. There's like very, very iconic lip glosses from MAC, and there's like a really, really iconic blush from NARS that are this color, and that's because, why are they iconic? Because they look good on everybody. And that's where I mention it, because it might not matter if it's a ring sitting on your finger, but it does when it's an earring next to your face. And so that natural way that that beautiful color just lights up from a lighter to a darker skin tone and anything in between, that is amazing. And we're going to blow them out right now for not even $5. You know what? Let's just do it. $5.99 plus you get 10% extra off, and there's only a few pairs to go around. So operators, if you'd be so kind to let me know how many you're taking, that'll be helpful, because then we'll, you know, send them out and we'll make sure we get the quantity right here. So that's going to be only $5.39 at checkout. So our big top of the hour, welcome in, and we got 2 hours left. Please let me know if you have any requests or anything. Maybe you'd like to see something from earlier. You know, maybe something from earlier in the week even, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Cannot tell you how many emails I get these days during a sales show where people are summertime shopping, and they're summertime vacationing. And they're going, well, I missed the show, but I was watching later because I was in a different time zone, and I'm wondering if that's still available. Hey, let us know, because we can always let you know. I can't guarantee it's still available, but we can at least let you know yes or no. And that's $5.99. Okay, we're going to keep moving. We got 60 seconds left with those. I told you there was some affordable. But that affordable was supposed to be $9.99, and now we just brought it all the way down to a $5.99 price with the extra discount. So I'm loving these top of the hours, because I get to do whatever I want and make sure these values are making you happy. So huge opportunity there. Let me know if you like them. They're really pretty. And then we will have that safety pin ring coming up in about 20 minutes. I know we're all just waiting on that. That's obvious, right? And then Jason, did you have a request? Oh, you took the pair of earrings. Who got one? Christy from where? CO, that's Colorado. Okay, and then we'll get to the safety. Are we all waiting on this? I'm loving this safety. It's cool. I know it's not for everybody. I get it. It's something different, but we are always driving. I never want you to just say the same old, same old. So we've got the safety pin ring coming up. High-end designer, looked it up today, $33,000. Their diamonds are not VS. It's a lot to spend on one ring. We're going to make it a lot more affordable. And then I do have Paraiba on the way. Let me know what your requests are. We've got the most undeniably large, stunning hoop earrings. I know we had some great hoops yesterday that had about 30 points in diamonds. We're going to bring you the 336s today on the way. We've got a blue zircon necklace. I've got Paraiba to show you. The safety pin ring. I've shown you most of the jewelry today already, and we're only, 73 minutes in. So I'm going to need some requests because I don't have as much jewelry today as I did yesterday. So yesterday was fun. We got to show you a couple hundred pieces. Today, not so much. So that's where, again, requests are really welcome. I can always blow out the really, really big museum pieces as well. So if that's what you've been waiting on, this is really the perfect day to be asking for those, higher end, maybe those, slightly out of reach pieces from before. They will be much more affordable today. I can guarantee you that. So that's always exciting. And here we go. Our next piece, I've got to show you the sapphire. It's a yellow sapphire. This is just it's a straight up value. Want to get some museum pieces out of here as always. But look at this. Wait till you see this sapphire. It is unheated. It's a really pretty, it's like a golden yellow. I wouldn't say orange, but it's definitely, there's definitely no brown, but it's more than just a yellow. Yellow sometimes looks like we had the sapphire earrings yesterday, they were like sunshine yellow. This is a little bit more saturated golden yellow, kind of a golden orange color. We do have 112-5440, it's a carat 95. Thanks everybody for joining us in the Morganite earrings. And certainly hope you love those because I just can't get enough of those Morganites. We do have here this important yellow sapphire. It's 5440. It should come up. It's been here for a couple years, so that's why it's going so dramatically. The longer it's been here, the rule of thumb is usually the bigger discount it gets, the longer it's been around. So that's one of these cases right here where it's been here a while. Got to make sure it goes today. It's a 195. It's unheated. So beautiful orange yellow, definitely has that golden color, but it's also going to be 150 in diamonds. So a full carat and a half, that's what I really want you to pay attention to here, is how impressive that is when you've got something that strong, that amazing in the color. And the sapphire is big, but the diamond weight is too. And then it's got even that triple split shank. So that's really important. And we're just thrilled to have it for you. One only. Please do not wait, because this will not last. That we understand. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh my goodness, look at the stone and the size. Look at that, it's a lot of ring. And kind of looks like a diamond at first glance, and then you realize, no, it's got that richer color. And it really, when you see these in diamonds, we have some yellow oranges and orange yellows, even have one today. It's like $18,000 for a 60-point stone. I like the idea that you can go bigger with your sapphire. You still get that great durability for everyday wear, but you also have this opportunity to save a bundle. How about this one? You know what, let's just do this. $69.99 on discount. Started higher than that. Not interested in leaving any jewelry behind today. So we take it lower, we make it affordable, we send it out for less than, you want to do something crazy? Under $3? $29.99. $29. Better yet, hold that thought. This is for the mounting, and this is where, again, we're getting to some really odd things in value here. Because when you start going this extreme, when everything's doing what it's doing, which is going up, these are investment pieces we know. They're investment pieces already, but when you're saving based on what it was made for years ago, then what would it be worth today? It's like you're in the day you get it with such a huge investment because it's worth so much more today than we're pricing it at, and it's not going to be 29 or 25 or 24 or 23. This is a huge diamond weight. It's one of our bigger ones we've seen. Even the huge 8.5 carat aqua still had a lot of diamond weight, but not this. It did not have a carat and a half, and this is around a sapphire, one of the most rare, durable, and yes, very, very praised stones of this world, and yet you're into an exotic color that you don't normally see, and it's $2,299. $22.99. Discount, $230. So you're going to pay just a bit over $2,000 to get that ring. To get that ring. Oh my goodness. So that ring for $2,000? Amazing. And only the one here. So that's going to be gone, and it stays as is in the 14 karat white gold. Diamond hoops are coming up. We'll do our last presentation of the diamond hoops. It's our very last time bringing these to you, and it's a retirement. I know it's like do you know like a coworker who retired? Maybe it was you. Maybe you retired from a career of, working. I got to say, there is a major, it's like a big fond farewell we're going to send this one out on. So a big value coming your way on some diamond hoops that are just iconic. They're the largest individual diamonds we put in a hoop earring. They're here. It's our final look at them, and we only have white and yellow left. So we'll be seeing those as well, but $22.99, and that will be just a smidge over that $2,000 mark if you'd like to have those. And please get on the phone lines if we can help you with anything. $2,069 on that. One only there. Here's what we've got in the hoop earrings that you will love. It's 1110339 right now. This is our last look at them ever. I know they've been here a while, and we always kind of rest on our laurels thinking, well, if it's an iconic piece, a piece I've seen before, I'll probably see it again. That's why I feel like a special obligation to let you know the inside track when it is something as special as this is that we cannot make going forward. That really is the key. So I wanted to let you know, because if you've ever thought about them, not only are you getting a better value today, but it's our last opportunity. The next options in hoops, I'll always have hoops of some kind, but they would be much smaller diamonds. They would be much smaller carat weights for the most part. Here's where you get 14 pointers in each and every round brilliant diamond. Let's put that in perspective. Most diamond accents are 1 point or less. Here we tend to see 1 pointers or 2 pointers as accents because we do full cuts. If that is 14 points for every stone, all even, no graduation, and there are 24 stones where every one of them is really close to an engagement ring size on average in the US, that's incredible. But it's also this fact that we have jam-packed so much diamond weight into a smaller diameter, because that's 1 inch. Usually in order to get that kind of carat weight of 3 carats plus, you're going to need to go to 2 inches or 3 inches, which it's not everybody's sweet spot. Everybody tends to like to be in the 1 inch or smaller as far as daily wear. And I get that, because otherwise if they're bigger, they tend to be a little more dressy, most people believe. So it's obviously what you want and what you want to wear, but we have a white and a yellow left, and that's it. So we say goodbye. Now they do have a click enclosure, which I'm going to show you now. So you can see the side. We left it. Rather, there is that little button. Is that a button? Yes. No, it's the click enclosure, rather. But did they add something? Take a look. It's really this simple. Snap closed. Pull apart. Snap closed. Straight post. Easy to put on, easy to secure, and you're good to go out the door. I'm going to show them on. There's a 1 inch diameter, but again, they're wider. So by using those bigger diamonds, they have a much wider style to them. They look incredible on. They are that still, I think, every day. Obviously, I don't make the rules on who wears what in jewelry. You wear what you like, you wear what you want, you wear what you enjoy. But look at how beautiful they are as far as a really wearable size. And of course, all those diamonds, this is the whole inside out style we love too. So the diamonds that are in the front are the same diamonds that are also lining the inside of the back. So it's all diamonds from every angle, and that's important also. So you get all that importance to it. You get that great look. This is our last call, white gold or yellow gold. So just again, 2 great options here. And it just kind of depends. I think it depends. That's the yellow though, so you don't see a lot of the gold, I will say. It's really just very diamond intensive here. Let's go back to the wheel, take a look at them here, and go a lot lower. Well, I can't make them $99.99. Yes. I thought so. That golden yellow sapphire has found its home. Congratulations. Well done there. Now we are ready. We've got a huge moment here. Stunning. And not going to be $99.99. Come on in, everybody. Welcome to Sunday. It's our last hour and a half of our Sunday and our week. So I hope we are finding something that you love. And this earring, last ever, this is so sad to see these go, because I was so thrilled when they were here, because obviously I love diamonds. I think most of us can say that. We love diamonds. We love when they're VS. We love when they're bigger sizes. That's all exciting. The fact that this is better than $99.99, that could be asked all day. There has to be more gold weight as well if you're going to house those bigger diamonds. It's got to be a lot of gold weight. And then of course earrings are so much more complex than rings, because they have the mechanism, you have findings, you have, the hinge. It's a lot more to make. You're adding engineering into your jewelry, not just here it is with the materials. You're adding a lot to it. We've got a few minutes left till our safety pin ring debuts. I know we're all excited about that, waiting on that one to come around, but take a look. Here we go. Not $99.99, will not be. It's not going to be $99, $89, $79, $69. This is last call. If you need them, this is the day to get them. The diamonds are huge. They are really specialty. They're still VS. We love that too. They've got a wearable. I will say they're heavy, but not oversized heavy. They're not weighty to the point where you're uncomfortable. I'm very particular about how jewelry feels. Probably because I spend my life talking about it, wearing it, and modeling it. So it's kind of something you become sensitive to, because jewelry is not a special occasion thing for me. It's a way of life. So I'm not putting on jewelry once in a while when I go to a wedding and dress up. It's every day. So it becomes, I become extremely sensitive to the fact that jewelry's got to be comfortable too. And so I feel like, you know, imparting that your way when you're shopping an important piece that is likely a style you want to wear every day, that's important stuff to think about. And it's not $69, $59, $49. We're blowing them out. Last call on the hoops. You got a white and a yellow gold option. That is it. I know some of you were asking yesterday about my own personal hoops that I'm wearing. I'm wearing them again today, just because they're special and I love them, and it's a special weekend in my family, and so I'm just wearing, you know, my good earrings. And I got to say that you were asking for them. This is the closest thing we have to a, you know, large scale diamond hoop, but it's not oversized diameter. So I really want to make sure that if you are looking for something that's giving you a big diamond weight, this is definitely the way to go. And again, last call, 4,500. They're not white or yellow, one pair of each. It's definitely, that's where, again, I know you have a preference in the gold color, so you probably want to make a priority to be there ready on the phones early, because it's not even going to be 45. And I think we know that if you're going to take 10% off, that's a significant extra discount that I think we can all get excited about. Yet you are not going to spend 45 or 4. It's $39.99 for the very last call on that earring ever, all time. $400 extra off makes them $35.99. That's the time you want to pick those up. And they're huge, huge diamonds, all in a compact space. So still wearable, wear the good stuff every day. That's the thing. People tell me all the time, well, if I'm just doing daily life, I'll just wear my cheap earrings. And then I'll save the good ones for the times I dress up. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, is that really how it should be? Shouldn't we have a piece where, if we're going to have the great material, the high quality, shouldn't that be what we're spending our lives in? Shouldn't that be how we're wearing everyday pieces? Shouldn't we have the best more often than not? And that's where you look at, okay, what's the size of the earring versus the diamond weight? The quality is obviously there, but is there going to be a size? What's the size I'm going to wear every day? This is, I think, 1 inch works for most of us on an everyday scale. And it still gives you, instead of no diamonds or just a few little ones, you've got the big, bold diamonds. So they give you more width, they give you more look, they're noticeable. Sometimes we wear earrings that really just disappear. And, you know, it's true. They have to be of a certain level to really give you the wow. This does. So $39.99, come on over and take a look at them one more time. I know, it's a beautiful skyscape out there. It really is. Our beautiful cityscape. It looks good. Beautiful blue skies, gorgeous summer day. But here we are with the better looking, right? That's the better. That's the jewelry. That's the good stuff. We'll get to our safety pin ring next. We've got that as a designer piece. We've got a blue zircon necklace coming your way. Who's got the white or the yellow? That's what we're waiting to see, because then we're going to see who's got whatever they have no longer available going forward. So it is time. Let me know which one you prefer, white or yellow. I wish I had the white. I don't know why it's not out here, but I know sometimes we don't have every single sample of every single piece out here when we do have a couple of diamond colors available. It's only usually diamond pieces we have more than one of anyways, and we're looking up to have 2, so I'll take them. So Zine, what color would you like? See them on the ear again? Okay, well, let me take my earring off again and put it on again. All right, we'll do that for you. Again, 1 inch in diameter. Let me make sure you saw them this way. Here they are again up close. I kind of always go in this order here so we can show you again how they look from a distance with that ruler measurement here. So there they are, side profile, beautiful bigger diamonds. You see them from every angle, and those are the big diamonds. They're going to put more in the front than they do in the back, because there's, like, again, just that's the way they're built. And then you've got, again, so it's not even, you've got a few fewer in the back, and then you see them up close here with that 1 inch diameter. And then I'll pop one on the ear again. They're just really simple click-in hinge closure. So you just pull them apart and click them closed, and they are on their beautiful, they're on their way. So they're really looking good, aren't they? Yeah, look at those one more time. So you can see what those are all about. And again, that big size, 1 inch though. So again, not a lot of dramatic length, but certainly the drama is in the diamonds. The drama is in the diamonds and their individual sizes that you have. That's where you get the drama. So you get the bigger individual round brilliants. They're all full cut rounds. They are VS stones, of course. And do we know which color we want? White or yellow, when they go, they go. One white, one yellow, no rose gold available. So that's the way we show off the white diamonds, their best possible way, and they're looking so good. Let's go back to the wheel and take a close-up look here at $35.99 earrings, actually. Safety pin next. Getting ready for the big debut of the day. So many tens of thousands of dollars to buy this in retail. Thought we need to make our own version, but better. Let's do it with VS Diamonds. Let's do it with all the proper gold amounts. Let's give you a big value, a lot of wow factor. Here we go. Victor, what'd you take? Oh, really? Of the hoops or something else? The Morganites. I figured when you said 2 pairs, it was probably the Morganites, right? Yeah. All right. We got Morganite still going out as well. Thank you. Who is that? Oh, really? How's she doing? Hey, Lavanya. Okay. Well, let's look at it right now. Here we go with the new designer ring. I can honestly say we've never done anything quite like it, ever. It is very, very, very important, and this is just built so well. It's item number 1128957. Wow. So I've been wearing this the entire week, and a lot of you said, you have a new ring. Wow, I never see, because I keep my jewelry limited when I'm on the air for 3 hours. I have to, because, again, I show jewelry for a living, so I keep all my jewelry at home except for my can't be without it signet ring and earrings. But this is really what you guys have noticed is, oh, you have a new ring and it's bold, it looks very you, very, you know, kind of different and really cool, and I like that. This is a any combination. First of all, let's clear that up. This does not have to be two-tone, but you are creating, you are your own designer. We're gonna put you in the driver's seat here as we often do, but this is where you can really get even more creative, because you're going to choose one color of gold. Do not worry, you don't have to do two-tone. You can choose your classic, your white, your yellow, your rose, like we always do. Or you can get two-tone, because I think it sets it apart a little bit more and really creates that look of you've stacked. We're busy on the phone lines already, by the way. I can hear the phone lines ringing. So it is really one of those times where, again, I've been wearing it the entire week. I have been blessed to be given a sample here to wear, not to keep, but to wear, just to show it off to you, to give you an idea of how easy. And I like to test drive pieces that I think are going to be popular and new as well, just to make sure that they are of the standard of the feel, the luxury, the quality, the weight. We know the gold weight is there because you can't deny the fact that it's 3 rings. It's 3 band rings, 2 of which are pave diamonds. And that's why I love the two-tone, which you could do yellow and white, white and yellow. You are getting these options. You can do rose and white. I wouldn't do rose and yellow. That's not a really good look together. They're too similar. But white and rose, white and yellow, amazing. You can really get creative. We are going to literally do whatever you want. Okay, so that's cool. The diamond weight is huge because, remember, it's 2 bands of pave and then 1 band of mirror finished. And then the safety pin, it looks like you have a literal operating, working safety pin in diamonds as well that's combining them all together. And I love that we soldered them, so it's all easy, because that's, otherwise stacking rings can get complicated, and one day it's hot outside, so your finger's a different size. I deal with this every day. If it's really cold in the studio, my finger shrinks to a size 5. If it's really hot in the studio, like those days the air conditioning's broken and we got no air and it's 110 degrees in here, my finger's bigger. So I love that stacking actual rings can be difficult. So if we put it all as one, we size it to what you need. So it's done. You don't need to worry about, well, if I'm stacking 3 one day, is it going to work, or I need to stack 2? It's all one ring. You get whatever size you wear. It is so, they sit perfectly together. It would be a fortune to make this in any outside world beyond our own. And I'm so proud to say solid gold is still what we're doing. This is all 14 karat gold, and again, you've got the opportunity and the privilege to design it and make it your very own, however you like it. And it's got this cool design, which again, I'm not gonna name names, I rarely do. Never talk about designer in the terms of our jewelry, but look at how beautiful. You know this look, you've seen this look, you've probably witnessed it in a catalog or maybe on a celebrity hand here and there. This is a full diamond weight. It's 80 points in diamonds, 80. It's a lot of diamond weight. And I was just thinking about, I told you earlier, it would be like $19.99 for the pave band, $19.99 for the pave band, and $9.99 for the gold band. Right there in the ring itself, the core of the ring, you've got $5,000, plus the extra added safety pin and all the workmanship that goes into that. So that would be, on a really good day, $6,000 for the ring right here on this show. Today, it is not. That's why it's our big special of the day. Let's take a look at it and remember, start to visualize all the different possibilities you have here with this ring, because you really can make it your own. And we're very busy. Who's on the lines loving it already? I'm so glad to see. I know we've had it's always nice to give you a little heads up. I always enjoy that when we can give you a little, for instance, on what's still to come. And it's any combination. So you see this one is white and yellow. We went with more of the classic, right? White and yellow is a pretty popular two-tone look. But you can do what you want. You could do white and rose. You could do, if you wanted to, I would recommend, here's what I'm going to recommend, keep the outside and the safety pin in the white. Because why? It houses all the diamonds. So if you want to show off how white and bright those diamonds are, I would say keep everything in white gold. And if you're going to switch it up, switch the middle band. I wouldn't go yellow gold on the pave. I would stick with white. And then if you want to add rose in the middle or yellow like you see, or if you just want to do all white because that's what you wear primarily, go ahead. It's up to you. But it is not, and all I did was calculate based on like breaking it down. What's each section? What's each part of the ring? What should that be on its own? Here's how we do this even better. And this is what I want you to keep in mind. There's that safety pin. I love that it goes diagonally. If you haven't seen it on, we got to try it on here for you so you can see. And it's so wearable because it sits low profile. I know there's a lot going on and it's 3 rings combined, but yet it is so easy to wear. Full range of movement, low profile. This sticks up just ever so slightly to give it that dimension to look realistic, but it doesn't stick way up where it's catching. I've been wearing this for a week. So I'm telling you what's up because I've been wearing it nonstop. So I can tell you exactly what to expect when you get it home, and I can tell you you're going to love it. And this is now, this one's made for my ring fingers. That's always where they make jewelry for me. So I try it on there, but this is how I would wear it. Right here on the index or the middle because it sits low profile enough. It's wide enough. I like wide rings here and here. So if you're already wearing rings here or on the ring finger, there's the wedding band or the pinky ring or the thumb ring you've got. Think about wearing this and keep in mind that's a size 6. So that one's only working for my, it's not going all the way up my index, but I really want you to consider wearing it there. I think that would be very chic and how you see it oftentimes offered in the designer world. Excuse me. So here's what we're going to do. We have got a major value and we'll welcome in. Now, who's already thinking about one? Who is it?
Julie.
And Julie likes it. Zine, what about you? Do you have someone thinking about her safety pin ring? Who likes it? Linda. And Joanne, you've got someone as well? Miriam. Sorry, guys, for the interaction. I just love knowing who's with us. I know, the operator's like, please don't ask me those questions. I have to. I got to know who's loving the ring. It's not going to be for everybody, but I love that we're bringing you different designer styles that really are for the unique. We can't just bring classics all the time. And if you are looking to branch out, because most of your jewelry box, if you open your jewelry box, you're going, yep, I like what I like. Everything kind of looks the same. This is that subtle branch out moment where, trust me, it is going to be a compliment magnet. It is going to be the piece that ties it all together, so to speak, quite literally, can tie all your other jewelry together, can keep all your loose threads in place, right? It is really that piece that is so, it's cool, but without being out there. And really having that designer chic style, wearable, bold, where's the gold going when it's $6,000? Well, watch this. Going significantly lower for you. We don't have many to go around, that's for sure, because we only have the capability. Obviously, most of them are going to be custom made because there's only so few. We need to know your combination. We're getting busier. So it's not going to be 59, not going to be anywhere close to that, not going to be 5,000, 4,000, or 3. I'm trying to make it a value despite everything that's happening in this ring and that really bold style and all the customizations that if you think is going to cost you extra, it will not. Now we have backed up calls. So if you are frustrated when you call in now, you're going to be on hold. Well, guess what? And I know it's so beautiful, and it's so, think pinky ring, not pinky ring, think index finger ring. I mean, it's too big. Honestly, I would not wear it as a pinky ring. I think it's too big. It's too wide. I would say index, middle, or ring. Those are the best options for this ring. We are very busy on the lines. It's not going to be 39. Do not worry. Again, I calculated just the bare basic cost. It should be $6,000. You know that. It should be. That's our prices. If we broke it down band per band, plus the piece brought together, it is, I love that you're customizing it. Do whatever you want, but it's not going to be 39. I could blow it out right now at $29.99 and call it a day and be fully confident that's going to be a value we can all get excited about. And I know for designer jewelry that costs over $30,000, that I don't get excited about. The jewelry, yes. The price tag, no. Because then I got to just lust after it. Here's how you own it. make it yours. It is not going to be $29.99 either. So I know we have 1, 2, 3, 4, gone 5. Someone's going with all yellow. I love that idea. I think the two-tone is really what accentuates. Here's how I look at it. If you want it to look like a wider band, you go with one gold color. If you really want to look like it's a stack, like you stack 3 separate rings together, I think that the two-tone gold is really going to emphasize that. So I think that's maybe how you make the decision between two-tone or one gold color, but it's not going to be $29.99 either. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's going to be your new signature piece. It has style, which is what gets noticed, and it's not going to be even $2,499. Yes. True to size, because we're going to make it for you. So that inner circumference is going to be made for you. So keep that in mind. Here's how it tapers in the back. It's not down to nothing, but it does taper, so it's going to be comfortable. I love that. Look at that. It all from the very sides even still looks like a stack ring, and that's not easy to do two-tone. I will tell you it's a little easier to do it in one color than doing the two-tone, and it does not matter on price tag for you. And here again is what it looks like on the hand. I'm going to put it on the middle finger now, this time, because I can fit that one on the middle finger, and then we'll show you again how it looks on the index finger and the ring finger, but it's not going to be 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. Let's make it really good. And I know 10% off. What a day to be getting your 10% extra off. Congratulations and kudos. Everybody who's already said, I want one. You guys have great style, great taste, great style. Enjoy it. It's going to be that truly compliment magnet. Everyone's going to notice it. It's got that little, it's still classic at the core with a little bit of an edge. It looks like the hardware styles. You know you love the nail pieces. If you loved the nail jewelry that we've done, my Nailed It collection, you're going to love the safety pin design as well. Here's what it would look like on the index finger. I can't get it all the way on the index finger, but you get the idea. It'll sit there. Just get your size. My index finger is a size 7, the ring's a size 6. That's why it's not going all the way up. But again, just wanted to give you a visual and an idea of what it's going to look like on that finger, because that's how I would wear it right now. I've already put my order in for a size 7 for myself. I'm getting two-tone yellow and white for myself, and I'm going to wear it just like this. And it's not going to be 21, not $2,099. We're going even lower. And you know what? I know at $19.99, we're going to make you very happy, because that would be $200 off, and it'd be under $1,800 at checkout, because yes, this is still happening. 10% extra off everything, even the brand new designer pieces like this one. But it will, hold on, don't place any orders yet. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people already saying yes, and more coming in. You are not going to pay. Remember, 10% off is a big extra deal. That's a big extra savings that you're getting. That's a huge extra discount you have. And this ring is just, it is cool, and that, you can't be scared of that. It's a cool ring. There's not, no, you don't have to be young to wear it. No, no, no. This is just a really fabulous designer style. I've been wearing it for a week. It is so comfortable, and every time I catch a glimpse of it, which is all the time, I smile. And isn't that what jewelry is intended to do? And now we know you're going to be smiling about this price tag, because the price tag is even lower than $19.99 before your discount. I'm going for it here. We're going for the utmost in value. And think about how this breaks down, because whatever you say, it is still 3 bands. It is still a ring that is 1 ring, but it's 3 rings in one. So you have to think about it from that perspective. It's 3 rings, and then it's got that extra accoutrement. And now it's not even going to be $18.99 either. Going even lower. Blowout is here. We are very busy on the phone lines. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You will. And it's not going to look like what you already have unless you have that exact ring. And it's not going to be $18.99. It's $1,888, which means $1,699. And think about how that breaks down, because now that we're there, we can talk about an even more detailed descriptor on that value. Because when it's $1,888, you got to realize that's coming down to $16.99 and 20 cents. And then if you divide that by 3, just based on, that's like $550 a band is what that is. Are you going to buy a band with diamonds for $550? Not in gold, you're not. Not in natural VS diamonds, you're not. And now it's, who got yours, by the way? Was that still, thank you so much. Well done. $16.99. And what did we do? Now, Victor, what'd you go? All 1 gold color or two-tone? Rose gold all? Oh, rose and white. Love it. What about you, Andy? As is, or rather white and yellow. What about you, Jason? White and rose. Again, white and rose is popular today. So I assume, did everyone do their white gold with the white diamonds? Good. Like the white gold on the outside? Good. Because that's how you want to show off the white diamonds. Please keep the white gold on the outside no matter what, unless you go all yellow. or all rose, but I would recommend two-tone because it really does make it look so much more. I think that the whole idea behind the design concept is best shown off in the two-tone gold, whether you go with the white and the yellow or the white and the rose together. We're going to give it a final 60 seconds. We have got to go. Very few. Zine, what color combination did you do, or did you do one color? That one, just like that. That would be white and yellow. Very good. As is in the white and the yellow. Great idea. That's how I ordered mine too. Joanne, what about you? Two-tone or one color? Just as is? Two-tone, love it. White and yellow, she got two in the white and the yellow. Very good. So that is amazing. Congratulations. It is true to size, Risa. So I covered that. True to size, going to be made in your size, so don't worry about that. True to size, super cool on the hand. Really, I would say ring finger, middle finger, index finger, your best bets there. So yes, it is. Enjoy. So last call, 25 seconds remaining. Thank you so much, and well done on anything and everything you've shopped for so far. We got a little over an hour left in the broadcast. It really is stunning, isn't it? It is so cool. It's just cool. That's the thing. It has that. If it were just 3 bands, that'd be great, but it's that little added extra that just makes it so eye-catching and really just a little different and distinctive, and that's what I love the most about it, because obviously I'm someone who does have the classics already. I think a lot of us do. We've shopped the classics for years, and now we're ready for a little something extra. A little extra something, and that definitely brings it to you right there. So a major opportunity, $16.99. Remember, it's a big discount from what you see on the air. That price tag does not tell the story. What you see under TVON price does not tell you how great this value is. And that's what's so important here. That value is far beyond what you could ever get anywhere else. And wait till you see what we have in Tanzanite and blue zircon, and also our Paraiba. I have a carat 13 Paraiba, even matching earrings to go with it. Somebody's going to need to get this set today. I'm not sure who it's going to be, but look at this Paraiba. That blue-green carat 13 is here. Matching earrings, you say? I have them. Look at that. We should probably just get those out the door. What do you think about that? Paraiba earring, and yeah, there's 2. So we've got studs, and we've got, look at this mandarin. Oh, wow. $449 in a mandarin with all this diamond weight. Look at that. Oh my goodness, what a pretty new mounting they did. Spinning the tapered baguettes around it. First of all, there's a first halo that's the rounds. Then they spin or turn those tapered baguettes, and then the extra outer halo in the rounds, and then even a split shank on the sides. Wow. This one's item number 1128932. Welcome in. Sunday's coming to an end, though, in about an hour and 14 minutes. So the question is, what do you need to see before we go? What do you want to save 10% off on today? Those are really the key questions here to ask yourself. And then next step, dial in. Tell us what you come up with here, because we would love to help you out. Now, that's my $449 mandarin. Diamond weight is huge. You've got, we broke it down, 36 points in tapered baguettes, 72 points. Tony, I don't think you need to break it down, because what I'm going to do is just add them together, tell you that that's a 108 total weight there, but it does break down 36 and 72 baguettes versus rounds respectively. So that's a really cool look. And do not forget, this one stays in the white gold. It's down from $99.99. Got a big end of the hour deal on this one-of-a-kind mandarin. We will get to the Paraiba earrings as well. This mandarin's amazing. It really is. It's got that fiery, it's like a blend. There's reds coming through. It's not just orange and yellows. There's some burning red color coming through as well, very neon. The bright diamonds around it look amazing. I'm going to try it on, of course, go get you an idea of the size, but I do want to show you it does elevate up off the basket a bit, and then you see it's got that inner under gallery that supports it. That's what's going to set it up from your hand, and then you've got the split shank on the sides. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you, and big value coming your way. This will be less than even $5,000. 5 carat nearly, $5,000 price. This is not a $1,000 carat material. It just is not. We're going to do that, $44.99. But even better, because you get the diamonds for free and a $450 discount on it as well. So it's a little over $4,000 to get that one home, and it's just any size you need. It's $4,049. That is going to be under 1,000 a carat with a carat 08 and free diamonds, baguettes and rounds together, and that is a one only. Stays in the white gold. Look how bright and fiery that is. If you've been waiting for the ultimate mandarin, you're looking at it. It's right there. So that will be one for the ages for our collectors of the mandarin. Here's what it looks like. Then shall we get to the Paraiba earring studs? That's not something we see every day. And then we've got blue zircon, which kind of looks like Paraiba in its own right. It's known for very neon electric colors. That's going to be a great top of the hour is our blue zircon necklace in about actually not even that long, 12 minutes. And then we do have a Tanzanite still to come. But that is the way to go. $4,049 to get that mandarin. Wow. With all that newness of the diamond. I mean, that's a lot of cool diamond weight. That's a triple halo like we don't normally see. So it is just spectacular, isn't it? It's a great one. All right, coming up next, let's just show them, just in case anybody's been looking forever, because I know we haven't had many of these. Paraiba stud, oval. It's going to sit north to south, most likely on your ear. It has a halo with the alternating rounds and baguettes. Oh, these are just gorgeous. So tough to match because you have a blend of blues and greens. So the fact that they are looking like that, 8224 is the item number. Look at that. They are lovely, aren't they? We'll have the ring to match, but the earring has got to go now. There's only one pair of Paraiba earrings here. You're looking at them. Well, that's not true. I have drops. But as far as studs go, there's a drop earring, and it's like $17,000. So I'd rather, I think these are a little more wearable. Certainly if you have a Paraiba already. If you don't, we've got one to match today in the oval similar color. So we can get you hooked up with the whole suite today. But this will be a full 126 in total Paraiba weight. Carat 26 there, 15 points in the baguettes, 12 points in the rounds. So my math tells me that is 27 points overall in your diamonds, and it is fabulous 14 karat white gold. They stay in white gold. There is only one pair of them to go around, so it's going to be a quick deal. And honestly, it's tough to even think about putting a price tag because they're so priceless. Just the fact of, and we're very busy on the phone lines, I have a feeling a lot of people are taking safety pin rings that we're just debating, because that always takes a little more thought, is like what color combination do you want? I'm so excited for these. They're really rare, and they are rare. Please take advantage of the fact that they're not going to be $13,999 like this bag says here. I do want to give you the measurement, even though it is a stud style, so it's not tiny, but it's definitely, it's not going to drape too much from the ear. It's about 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. And then it does have the post up towards the top of the earring, but not at the very tippy top. So if you are like me and you like to cover your piercing, well, that's what this is going to do. That's what an earring should do. So you've got that, just that thought behind just putting that post a tiny bit lower than where the very, very tippy top of that halo is. Here's what they look like on, just to give you an idea there, just to see what they look like from a distance, to also gauge that size range a bit better, and staying in the white gold. And that is the price they're supposed to be, by the way. They are supposed to be $14,000. They are. They are supposed to be. And look at that glow. I mean, I'm already in a lower light than where you were seeing them up close, and so you're really seeing that glow really make an impact. Let's go back close up, give you a huge value. Not going to be even, yikes, $10,000. Really, it is the kind of thing that, please don't be alarmed. They are a pricier earring because it's a pricier stone. It's one of the priciest. You don't get many stones that are going to give you any more value or rarity than a Paraiba tourmaline in a blue-green color like that. So this is the way to go. Oh my goodness, really? That's, Karen, I hope so. I hope so. I'm going to do my best. I know this is a little bit big deal. Yeah. Oh, good. Who got it? That was the big Asher cut. Yes. Rhonda, thank you very much. Enjoy that diaspore from earlier. And now we're going to do something really wild. Karen, I hope so. You know, Karen, I know you have been waiting. What I'll do is this. Let me take them even lower than 88, 88. Is that Karen over there? Oh, so you got someone else thinking about him. Okay, we got a couple people on the line. Karen D? I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. They're not even 79. 69. Let's blow them out. $5,999. And $600 off. 600. I mean, look where they started. 14 grand. Now, well over 50% off, $600 off that price. Ring to match later. You don't need to get both, but hey, you can. And we have got that down to $53.99. Amazing, aren't they? They're big. 60 points plus in those studs. One pair only. We can go years and years and years without seeing them, and we do. And now they're here. And I did my very best on that price tag, took a lot of extra money off, and that is your opportunity right there. So they are here if you'd like to get them. A few pieces from earlier going as well, like that color change diaspore, and a few others as well. So if this is a good time, it's when a lot of people start to really get serious about thinking about shopping their favorites from the day, whether that be the safety pin band or anything else we've had. But at the top of the hour, a blue zircon necklace will be here. And it's quite something. And it's, anytime we can say necklace in today's gold era, that is something. And then, any other requests we can get to before we get to our top of the hour with our blue zircon necklace? Sure hope you'll let me know if you have one, so we can help you. And this is the ring. So let me just show you how beautifully they match. That's the ring. There's the earring. Same color, same cut. The ring's double the size. You're going to get a carat 13 in the ring. It's coming up a little later. We haven't presented it yet. Oh, that's a really good looking combination there. Wow. Those Paraibas are special. And then, oh, there's a Tanzanite pendant, 20 karat 43. See, we do have some museum here. Always got a few museum pieces to tempt you with. And that, look at this. This is the Tanzanite. That's the, wow, that's saturated. 20 carats and a half on that stone. You guys want to see something pretty? It's a looky-loo piece. It's just that, like, show and tell design. It's pendant or brooch. Look at this on the hand. I thought it was Paraiba. When I saw it this morning, I thought Paraiba. And if so, it's going to be millions and millions. It's actually a peridot. We have not seen too many peridots ever, let alone a 24 karat 55 peridot in a Marquise cut that we decided to add, oh, just 4 carats 59 in diamonds. Yeah, the big diamonds too up top. Look at that as a pendant or a brooch. There is a pin built in. You see it run right down vertically through the center. You've got this great design which has the bail up top. I just had to show it to you. It's not inexpensive, but it is a very, very special piece. It really just, we had everyone was fighting over the green Paraiba I had in the first hour. Remember, I had one, it was round, it was in that great 18 karat gold design. This is like that color, but in a 1255, still as amazing as ever peridot. So that would be 8815 if you're interested. That is the pin pendant combination, 18 karat gold, 24 karat 55 peridot, 459 in diamonds, and it's all in that white gold. That is a statement. You want to see it on the neckline too? Okay, let's do it. I mean, this is a true show and tell moment. Look at the size of that piece. Wowza. Now we're talking. That is amazing material. So just something to think about. Back to the wheel we go. We'll show you the Paraiba studs one more time. They're still here. Okay, coming up, we do have another aqua. If you missed out, the previous aqua I think is actually still here in the bridge. I do have a 9 carat as well. So they just get bigger and bigger and bigger on the aquas. And then we will see that Paraiba later, but we're getting ready. Top of the hour is just a few moments away. Still have, oh, wait, we got to show them. Did anybody take the Tanzanite earring drops yet? Then nobody, like maybe someone took them and didn't tell me? Or are they here? Because if so, we're going to light up the lines, but only one caller is going to get them. It was 9041 from earlier. Let's just double check, because I think they're still here. Okay, we're going to show these again. I got a little excited about them, and I showed them too early. I did, and I know better, but sometimes I still believe. Oh, they just are tricky to set up, so let me finesse it here for you. There you go. That's one. Here's the other, which I'm going to show you against the hand here so you can see the size. These are the 598s, rounds, museum reserves, blue wings. Take a look on the hand here so you can see the drop, because I know some people may have missed this presentation entirely. There's 72 points in diamonds. There is a great hinge closure, just opens and closes. This one's never been opened either. So look at that. That one is gorgeous, don't you think? So really great the way they set. This is very affordable. Let's go back, because I know just like a lot of people have been looking for Paraiba earrings, a lot of people still looking for Tanzanite drops. So we're going to show them on the ear again, but this is a value. It is a value story that was so good. I really thought they had a chance to go in our first few minutes of the show, and I'm just going to put this a little bit more centered so we can see it a little better, and then I'll zoom back. Okay? But this is not one you want to wait on, especially with that diamond halo and the diamonds in front of the hoop that's going to start the earring and give you that 72 points and be 1.25 inches in their drop. Now, what we need to do here is just honor the price tag. Such an incredible price tag it is. And they are all done in 14 karat solid gold. I would say 6 carats, well, 3 carats each ear. We can do that math. Big, great size, but not too oversized. A lot of our drop earrings, I've got some today. They're 22 carats though. 22 carats to me takes it a little bit, definitely oversized. So they're really strictly dressy, whereas I think this is a drop that maybe works a little bit better for you as far as, you know, could you wear them every day? Could you wear them during the day? Maybe. Just kind of depends on your own personal style. And that's how they sit so perfectly in the ear. Now we have one pair, they were presented earlier, so no doubt some people probably did see them, are thinking about them, wanted to see what else is in the show. Here's how we make this really, really affordable for you. They are $2,999 for the pair. That is not per earring, because it should be. They should be $3,000 per earring, making them $6,000. Actually, they were slated to go at $8,000, but now they're $29.99 with a $300 additional discount. Let's take another look at them close up, because that's what you're getting. $26.99, one pair. Are they going to stay with us? No way. $26.99. It's opened the floodgates. It's let's use first on the phone lines. I only have one pair, so that is the big downside here, is that I've got one pair. But the good news is, one person, if I can make one person thrilled with what they needed today, that's really what I'm after, is we're going to make everybody's day with what they're needing the most, what they've been looking for a long time. We know how our Tanzanites have a following. They are the best in the world after all, so there's good reason why they have that following. It's like once you start with the best, you really can't go back to anything else. It's going to be really tough to go spend more money and get a lighter material stone out there, which is what is happening. Everywhere else, lighter material, more money. Why would you do that? Here's how you get the best of the best, and they are $26.99, and someone's got to explain to me how those are even here at this point. No idea, but we do have about 30 seconds till our top of the hour, and we're going to bring out that zircon necklace, and we have some, wow, all the requests have come in all of a sudden. I see. Okay, so Terry, Tammy, and Martha. All right, we're going to show some requests coming up. And are these specific pieces they wanted? Okay, perfect. Good, good. All right, so let's show you. I'm just going to go in the order they were handed to me. So Terry, we've got 8548. If you want to jump on the phone lines, let me know who's got the Tanzanites. Those are going to go. And then here we are. This is a bangle. Now, Terry, I do want to make sure you're aware, I believe this is best for a slightly smaller than average wrist, okay? It's a bangle that's a little bit on the smaller side. So it means it's best for if you have a 6.5 or 6 3/4 that you like to wear. It is a solitaire pear shape set in the center. This is very modern, very sleek, wearable, but still not your basic gold bangle. It's 8548. Tanzanite earrings are here if you want them. So are the Paraibas. So I guess it's not an earring day so far. But we have got 18 karat gold in this bangle. Actually, you can get a yellow gold if you'd prefer. I'm going to show it to you now. So you've got this one. I like that we have both colors of gold available and ready to go. Here it is. There's the 18 karat. Boy, you really see that color. See how saturated it is? That's 18 karat. When you really have a lot of area of the gold, you see that saturation so much clearly, I should say, in 14 points in that one single solitaire pair. One collar on each. 14-point individual diamonds should have been $59.99. I'm going to borrow the yellow gold here. It does have a side hinge, so this will be pretty easy. It's got a button on one side. There's no figure 8. We want to keep it, it's very sleek, so we want to keep it that way. It's got this little button closure, so you're going to open it up by pressing that little double ridged row down, and then it's going to hinge on the other side, okay? So I'm going to need to give it a little bit, not keep it right there on that wheel, pop it on for you so you can see how I usually wear an average size bangle, and it fits me, don't get me wrong. I like a good average size. It fits, it's just not a lot of room. It's like a lot of bangles I can move up the forearm. This one really is just really closer. So again, I recommend it for 7 inches max, okay? 7-inch maximum. If you have a smaller wrist, it's going to be ideal for you. It can definitely go smaller, okay? So it's 6.5, it's going to be fine. If you have a teeny wrist, like some of you always ask for smaller bangles, this is going to work for you as well. And we have white or yellow. So again, that's the yellow gold. The white's going to look the same. It's the same size, proportion, and same size diamond. Ooh, I love them stacked with those pear shapes pointing into each other. How great would that look? Or the other way, if you want to point in the same direction, you could do it like that. So those would be beautiful stacked too. If you want to get the white and the yellow, you can. Let's go back to the wheel here, show you the white and the yellow side by side, and they will be only $19.99. You got $200 extra coming off that price. So when I say extra, I'm talking about extra discounting, and we're going to make that happen for you. So there are your pear shape bangles. There they are, yellow or white, both 18K. Tammy, we've got your emerald next if you want to give us a quick call to be ready to go. And then Martha. Oh, Martha. Oh, I just saw what you asked for. This is the ring we debuted the other night. The Mandarin Trillion. Martha, I don't have enough high praise for this ring. It's so good. So call me. If you are a requesters here, we'll help you out. Terry, that's your request. Anybody can get them. First caller to say yes. 1 white, 1 yellow on the bangle. Best for average or smaller wrists only. Do not go if you're 7.5, even a 7.25. I would say this one's going to be a little snug for you. So keep it to if you wear 7, 6.75, or 6.5. You're good to go there. Tammy, here comes the emerald, and then we're going to get into the Martha's Mandarin. It sounds good. It's got a nice ring to it, and I got nice rings all day. Take a look at that now. There's the emerald. This is a good one too, Tammy. 8669, a platinum piece with that's an emerald with energy. It's got a 53-point emerald cut emerald, and it's Colombian, 76 points in the diamonds as well. That includes the tapered baguettes and the rounds you see there. And that will be, oh, it's our last look at it. Again, sell it or melt it is really still happening. We're not calling the sale sell it or melt it because it's our summer mid-year clearance, but it's also sell it or melt it because it's also last call on the pieces. Then if they stick around, they get melted down because we can't offer them any lower in price than we are during this event. And that $29.99 ring is down to $16.99. Then the Mandarin will be next, and then we'll get to our top of the hour. We just had a few requests that I like to get in here first, and then we will show you our top of the hour, which is an unbelievable blue zircon necklace that I know is going to get the lines really, really lit up. So we're going to have some fun with that. Don't forget to call me on the Tanzanite drops, the Paraiba studs, the bangle you just saw with the pear shape. It's still available, or this emerald, which I'm going to try on now for you here. Here's what it looks like on the hand. That's what it'll look like from a distance away. Nice to see that emerald that way, to see how it's still glowing, very powerfully so. $16.99 is only the on-air price. You get 10% off that as well. So it'll be $15.29 at checkout, and that is a request we brought out for Tammy. But again, first caller takes it. Congratulations if you get it. It's a really good-looking emerald, isn't it? It's got the glow, and that's Colombia's best. That color's what you want, but usually that color negates any clarity. You don't really see a lot of glow out of it. This one definitely has got the glow. So $16.99 only, and then we're going to move on. Look at the size of those diamonds. Those round brilliants are all very large, especially north and south of the stone. Now, Martha, we're going to get you ready for that Mandarin. 9027 coming up next. I think this one may be gone. We're verifying a couple of different callers on that one. Should be on its way. We'll see who's got it. Platinum is how it stays, and then here we go back to gold. Gold and Mandarin. I fell in love with this the first moment I brought it to you. I believe it was Friday night, may have been Thursday. It is just a beauty of a Mandarin. Honestly, I don't care how it's set. It's the Mandarin that's the star. The fact that we went so over the top could have just been on the solitaire. The stone is gorgeous, but instead we went all out. Gave it one of the wider bands we create ever. Yes. I can do it again. She's probably seeing it now. So there's a huge delay of the broadcast, so she's probably seeing it now. But here's what it looks like on the hand. One more time. And let me know if she needs to see it any closer. We kind of do 3 different aspects possible. The close, close, close up to see everything. The on the hand version to give you a size perspective. If you ever need to see it from across the room, we can take it on over and show you there. But look at how beautiful and bright and glowing and clean that emerald is. Really tough to get an emerald of that size to do that. And we've got it for $15.29 at checkout. So there it is on the hand, and those are mighty big diamonds, especially the round brilliants. The baguettes are set in the sides. It gives you a little, you see how it's wider than it tapers on the sides to the back, but it's really giving you that big, it's almost like a halo first. So that is sold. And then let's go back to 9027, which is Martha's Mandarin, which is a carat 85 trillion, and then again, big band. Wide style. We put it together here. Halo on top. I know it's picking up some glare here. That's what it looks like. It's all perfectly smooth, mirror finished, amazing gold. That's going to be our 185 with 38 points in diamonds finished on the inside. You can see that there. Even the clarity of that stone to be appreciated from the inside as well. And this will be, oh, it's not going to be $69.99. Remember what I did? Oh, it was like desperation mode, and luckily we can still be desperate. Desperate to get it a home. Desperate to get you a discount. Put it on sale. We got blue zircon in a necklace coming up next, but this will be $2,499. The bangles are still here. How are those Tanzanite round earrings still here? That was one of our best per carats ever, ever. And yet the Tanzanite drop earrings are still here for $29.99. And let's try this one on as well. $22.49 at checkout. And 2 ways to wear it, sure, why not? Pointing away, love the power of that ring. Look at that, low profile enough. So we put the gold widthwise instead of up and overwise. That's how we kind of keep it with that wide stance, but keep it also very friendly on the hand. That's here? All right, my favorite mandarin. Well, some days you can get them out the door, some days you can't, but that, it looks like there are bright yellow diamonds sparkling. And that's the beauty of it. That's the stone you're getting. That's the ring you're getting. Unless you want to change it to yellow gold, then I got to take that stone out and put it in the yellow gold. I could do that, give us a few extra days, but look at that. With that stone twinkling the way it does on its own by virtue of the clarity and the cutting together, that's what we want to see. Top of the hour is already, we're a little late on the top of the hour, and that's okay. As long as we get everyone's requests in, happy to be late on our top of the hour. It means we're showing you what you want, showing you like, but we still have brand new, like this blue zircon that's coming up. Been waiting on this one, been loving this one. I've had the chance to wear it and enjoy it for a couple of days. You're gonna love it so much. It is a bright as can be, stunning blue zircon. Look at this, it's a full necklace, and it is, well, you're not even seeing everything yet. We've got the chain included, of course, being that it's a complete necklace, but it's also going to have a couple extra diamonds inside, but it really is that solitaire. And it's kind of like, for those of you that say, well, I'm kind of intrigued by blue diamonds, but most everything out there, and see if I go way, way, way back, and it's a really bad stand, so I'm sorry, it's all I had out here and to do my own little makeshift display, but those diamonds are kind of set in. You're going to see it on the neckline. I just want you to see there are diamonds side to side, but wait till you see that on the neckline and on the hand and all that. It's a really beautiful blue zircon. Of course, these are mined out stones, and it's item number 1128999. The mandarin is still here. I may have to shop that at the end of the show. I'm too tired of looking at it and really ready to own it, is kind of my perspective on that. Here we go with the blue zircon necklace. Yes? Oh, never mind then. The mandarin I will not be taking home. Linda took it instead. Okay. Unless it was Linda, my mom, and, you know, whatever. She bought it for me, but that doesn't usually happen. So I don't think she's ever done that. I don't think she's ever, no, she's never bought anything off the air. All right, so here we go. Yep, she is resistant to my sales ability. She is. She's resistant. Immune. But here we go. So many of you are. It's okay. It's all right. Here we go with item number 8999. It's our blue zircon necklace. What a fun hour this is going to be together. I hope you'll enjoy it because it is our last hour together until Wednesday night at 5. So I hope you won't forget about us on Wednesday, because we do take that little break, and that's my fault. That's my fault because, again, they said, do you want to work 7 days a week? And I said, I want to, but I don't know if I'm capable of it because I'm in my old age years now. And when I was 22, oh yeah, I worked 7 days a week, but not anymore. I'm too old for that. So here we go. So sorry. So we have to take a 2-day break, and then I'm back with you on Wednesday. So that's how that works. So keep in mind, don't forget us on Wednesday. This is a full carat 74 minimum. I've got a few of these to go around, so it's actually going to be a minimum. That's the small one. So that's the carat 74. Most of you are going to get a 2 carat. I'm just always really, really particular about those carat weights. So you're guaranteed to get at least a carat 74 like this one is, but most of you are going to get quite a bit larger stone. And then it's got the diamonds, extra diamonds, 4 points in diamonds. You don't see them yet. I'll show them to you. And let's do that now. Let me actually take it off this display because it's a little wonky on that bad display anyways. That display has seen better days. So take a look at it here on the hand. And then look at that. That's the blue zircon of a lifetime. Isn't that great? So you get that real big solitaire, 4 points in diamonds. It's got diamond cutting to the chain. Of course, we're going to add in all those extra luxuries like lobster claw closure, 3 different adjustable lengths, 16, 17, and 18. A lot of adjustability there. See how those diamonds are set about an inch away from center. I know it doesn't matter till you see it on the neckline because anything can look like anything on TV. And so, but when you're seeing it in real life, and just right here, 16 is where I'm wearing it, but you can easily go 17 or 18. So you've got all that adjustability built in really from here to here. So whatever kind of suits the neckline that day, but you can see how those diamonds are perfectly placed. So yes, it's all centering that blue zircon, which keep in mind are mined out. Cambodia was the only mine for the blues. They're completely mined out, have been for some time. But you also get that great brilliance. And I think for everyone who is intrigued about blue diamonds, remember that most blue diamonds, especially if they look like this, they are irradiated, which is something I kind of steer clear of. And I recommend that other shoppers like myself do. So it really is tough to get anything in a blue that's also bright and dazzling and brilliant like this is. Let's go back up close, show you that zircon, because that really is a statement style. And I know when we've had rings of late, it's really exciting, but they've been going. And this is your chance to pick it up. And I think everyone's understanding. And there's that one diamond. I'll just bring it a little closer for you. Same here with this side. Again, sometimes we do the asymmetric design where you just get one diamond on one side of the necklace. This is where we're doing a diamond on each side to really keep it symmetrical for you. And that's the back. What I was trying to show you there, which it's not going to cooperate with me, is I was going to just try to subtly show you the back and the basket and how it's set and all the ways that we created this piece, so you can see there how the basket's done, how the back side is done, so you can see how almost turquoisey blue it is. It's kind of what this stone is known for, is a bright electric blue is what I call it. It kind of looks like a turquoisey blue, but very bright. And nobody's on the phone lines, and I get it. It's a very, very, very pricey stone. It's one of the more collectible stones out there. It tends to be on the pricey side when we see it. Obviously, we're one of the few places that have it at this point. It's very, very tough to get. And now, since it's been mined out, it'd be only in the secondary market, so really auction houses, estate sales. Remember, we don't sell estate jewelry. I'm not into used jewelry. Sorry, again, my fault. We have a lot of people that would love to sell estate jewelry right here on this show, but we just don't do that because we have to deal with condition. I'd at least like to not have to worry about that and worry about one piece is pristine and one piece has been beat up. We have everything brand new for you. And it's only got your energy, which also I kind of think about too. So here we are with the incredible value that this is. Blue zircons are fabulous. They're bright as can be. Talk about a great piece, and we all tend to look great in blue, right? Blue goes with a lot of things, even if you're just more of a casual denim wearer a lot. If you like the denim and the white crisp shirt, this is going to be amazing. A nice little pop of color, but it's definitely not going to be $19.99 like this bag says. We got to take it a lot lower than that, and we are already now 45 minutes left to go in our week. So what do you want to see before we go, or are you just waiting for a heck of a value here? I'm going to do that. It's not going to be even $999. Let's get the phone lines lit up once again for our finale of this Sunday. It is time to dial in because you also get white, yellow, or rose. Yes, you do. You get to choose a gold color. You don't have to leave it in the suggested color, which it's in, which is white. You can go yellow, which looks beautiful. Rose gold I would steer clear of. I would say white or yellow are your best bets here. And we are busy now because we've got it under $1,000, and chains by themselves go for $650 without diamonds. Remember, this chain has 2 bigger diamonds. We all love the DBTYs, the diamonds by the yard concept. This is essentially that concept built in, though, to the station style necklace, because you're still getting the station style with that one centered up stone, but you're getting the extra diamonds as well. Very important. Not $9.99. Oh, it's a top of the hour. We got a little behind because all that big flurry of requests, but now, top of the hour, the price tag is going to reflect that. And you're going to see it right here, right now. It's not going to be $888 or $777. Wow, what a value. Already. Because right now, if that chain, which is our standard $650 chain, Well, actually, it's not. It's the upgrade because it's got the diamonds. So figure 700 bucks. Are you really paying $700 for all the workmanship and the nearly 2 carat blue zircon, where most of you are going to get a 2 carat, by the way? That's a fact. Most of you will get 2 carats or greater than that in your blue zircon stone. But this is not $690. Okay, let's do it. I was thinking ahead to the price tag after discount. That'd be $699. What if we go $699 on the air, give you 10% off, $629, or we just go lower than that? It's the end of my week. It's the end of our week. Let's shop. And you don't have to break the bank to own something really rare, really high-end, really gold-intensive, and no, you're still getting diamonds. I know they're not in that shot, but they're there. Bigger diamonds side by side. Take a look at this, and we'll go even lower than $699. Yeah, how many?
Jeff and Luann are calling in to say hi.
Hi. They're calling in just to say hi, or they want a blue zircon too. They're like, yeah, we'll say hi. But thanks for the big value, Lolo. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Luann. Are they still in California, or did they move? They're still in California. There's a few of us left, huh? Okay, here's what I'll do. Well, as soon as I can, I'm out of here. I'll tell you what. It's not, no, hold on. Don't sell them. Don't. Jason, what do you need? Oh, good. The Tanzanite drop earrings found a home. Congratulations. Who got those? Thank you, Catherine. Enjoy them. They're so beautiful. You will love them. Let's get these. You know what? I got a few of these. Let's blow them out. You know what? Now that Jeff and Luann are here, they want one. I got to give everybody the Jeff and Luann deal. Let's make it easy, easy, easy. How about $599 plus your extra 10% off, which is 60 more bucks if you get one. Maybe you get two. Maybe you get one for you and one for a gift. And maybe you're spending a little over $1,000. That would be two for just a bit over $1,000. And don't forget about those diamonds. There's that diamond bezel set in the necklace. So when that's on, and look at that, all attached, those 2 O-rings attached to the basket, so it sits beautifully. Look at that, gorgeous. And you know, if you don't have a blue zircon yet, if you've never experienced one in your collection, oh, is it a good time to do it? Because they don't get more affordable than that. You couldn't even get the loose stone. Many years ago, I was selling a lot of loose stones on TV too, and I couldn't do, back then, I couldn't do the loose stone. I wasn't selling 2 carats, Tony knows. We weren't selling 2 carat round blue zircons for $599. This one is in gold with diamonds, fully ready to wear. Put it on your neckline and you're done. So a huge value. And just our last few minutes, we've got 40 more minutes to go. I'm going to still blow out our Paraiba. Got to do that. Things are really starting to go from earlier as well. Like the mandarin is gone. The big diaspore from earlier is gone. Tanzanite drops are now gone. We're just waiting the Paraiba drops. I did have a purple star sapphire that is still here. Purple star sapphire is still here, rather. It's going to be that 510 we saw with that. Oh, and you know what else is here is that blue-green Paraiba. Did that one earlier too. Yeah, we had that purple, we had the whole wheel of the purples and the greens, and then, yep, only one left is the blue-green. So we'll have that back up for you. The purple star sapphire, which was the 510. Big aqua was still here as well. That's about it though from the show. So also, if you have a request outside of this show, this Sunday show and what you've seen, we're happy to take those requests also. So here we go, $599 and then $539 at checkout. All right. Congratulations, everybody. If anyone has any questions on that big peridot pendant, happy to help you out there. I do have larger Tanzanite drops. They're 21 carats, though, of cushion cuts, rather Asher cuts. They're lovely. So we do have those on a discount as well, but they are quite something. Very long, very big stones, over 10 carats each. Asher cuts, I'll flash them here just in case anybody's curious about what we can do in a 21-28 carat weight of Asher cut blue wing block Ds. There they are. So that would be just a little look there. If you want to inquire about those, we will get them under $10,000 today for the 21-28, and you get 64 points in diamonds, including the big kite cut. So just a little heads up there. We still have blue zircon necklaces going out the door, so we'll go back to that up close and give you another look at item number 8999. And are you ready for the big Paraiba, the carat 13, or the Tanzanite? We got a Tanzanite deal too. 264 Tanzanite with a lot of diamonds. Looking forward to that as well. Anything else you need before we go? We are literally 38 minutes away from being done for the week, so I need you to get any and all requests in. Take your 10% off. Get those discounts and deals as we have them, and let's keep on rocking with this. Okay, it's the Paraiba, and I'll just give it away. We've got one. Listen, the earrings are still here. It may not be a Paraiba day, but if there is anybody who's been waiting on a carat plus in a blue-green perfection in the signature style, here it is, 112-7637. We'll just give that away. Then we're going to get to our Tanzanite. Believe it or not, it'll be our first Tanzanite ring of the day. Yeah, first museum reserve of the day today. Better late than never, but here we go with item number 7637. That's a carat 13 and 14 karat gold. Yes, keep calling on the blue zircon necklaces. We're moving on. They have not sold out yet. I just know how busy we are, and I know how limited we are on time. 38 minutes to go in the show, so we definitely need any requests in now. Or if you've just been waiting on the Tanzanite or the Paraiba, this is the Paraiba ring. I think a lot of people waiting to see the ring to decide if they want the earrings to match, which we still have available for you as well. One pair of earrings, one ring. Let's get it done. Maybe get the whole set if you can, but this is the iconic Paraiba, the signature blue-green color that is always the top of everyone, at least collector's list. Most people don't know about its existence, except for, you got to consider, if you know Paraiba well, you are a bit of a collector, because not everybody, this is not a household name stone yet, and it probably never will be, because it's just so rare, and it's only in smaller circles and collectible circles and high-end couture. But even there, not often, because they got us, even high-end couture, you got to have more than one piece. This is hard to replicate. Very few stones are ever going to match. So when we see Paraibas, expect to know that it's a one of a kind right off the bat. It's a carat 01 in diamonds. It does have this great finishing, and it's a very clean stone for the size. Is it flawless? No, they never are. But the bigger the stone is, you're more likely, at least up close, to see some inclusions. But then when you see it from a distance, it's just providing this glow. So let's take a look at that, so you know what to expect when you see it on the hand yourself at home. But we're going to go a lot lower than, okay, so it's $15,999 today. Not anymore. I've got 35 minutes to move some jewelry. And it's awfully good that this is coming up now, when it's kind of that last call in the week, got to send some jewelry out. Might as well put up the good stuff, right? And send it out that way. Really discount down. Not 15, not 10. It's not even $99.99. It's a one-only opportunity. We got the earrings still here. If you want to see them together, we showed them together earlier, and they looked perfect together. So you still can get that match suite. Well, this is crazy, but I'm going to do it anyways. Y'all remember the earring studs? We all remember that. It was moments ago. We had Paraiba earrings here, the studs that really are to match that ring. So the studs, which are still here, got you a great value. Remember, they were supposed to be, they were $14,000. Well, I'm taking the higher end ring. It started at more. You see there, $16,000. This is $2,000 more to start than the earrings were. Got the earrings down to an incredible price. Tried my darndest to make them really, really affordable. Here's what we're going to do. The earrings are still here. I think, again, a lot of people are probably waiting to see if they can do the set. And if that's the case, do it. I have a gal who emailed. She was on the earrings, but again, not exactly what she needed. I got to say, you know how long it is between the appearance of Paraiba earrings. If you're still thinking about those, get those stones, because it's hard to say if ever we're going to see anything else like that. It's just too rare to put those stones together in a match set. Here's how you get the ring, though, which is really where you start. If you have not begun your Paraiba collection, here's how you do it. But they are pricey. Remember, the earrings were $6,000. I'm going to do something incredible. The earrings were 60 pointers. There were 2. This is virtually double that. That's where they get really pricey. I had a Paraiba earlier in a 70 pointer, blue-green. That's still here for $14.99. It gets very different when you hit the 1 carat mark, when you go over that, and when you have perfect blue-green combination like we see here out of Mother Nature. Take a look at this. It's not going to be 99 or 89 or 79, because how do you make a value happen? You make it obvious. I've got to make it so obvious, and the way to do that is offer the same price on the ring that I did on the earrings and make the ring $59.99. That should do it, because that's a carat 13, and that means you're getting the huge jumbo size, not to mention way more diamonds. The earrings had 27 points in diamonds. They're lovely, but this is a carat 01. So not only are you getting the well over 1 carat Paraiba, you're getting over a carat in diamonds, and you're getting it for the same price as the earrings. So if you want the ring, you go there now, and that will be yours. So $59.99, you can have the ring or the earrings, or remember, it's also $600 off, so it'd be $53.99. So that means for basically $10,800, you could get the whole set with your discount. A little over $10,000 for a whole set of Paraibas, possible. Now, we have Mary. Your color change Sphene earrings are here. We're going to show this. Were these a specific request as well? Sounds good. So we did show these the other day for a different requester, but they were a little bit large for her. So we're going to show Mary the color change Sphene studs we have. But when I say studs, they also have the baguettes all the way around them. And then we're going to get to our Tanzanite deal. 8471 is the item number here. Yep, we love them. We love them. They're the rounds. There's a carat and a half total weight, 72 points in tapered baguettes exclusively. There are no round brilliants here. It's all about the baguettes. And they look so, so, so good. Now, it's funny. They're going to turn a little bit. They're obviously going to give you more than just green. They go to red. If you're in a different light source, they'll go completely to red as far as the back body color. But you also have all the brilliance. So that's really what I think really makes the statement is all the brilliance of color you get. All the rainbow colors are present there. And we're going to get you one great value. Wow, this is a good value on Sphenes that are matched like this. Always tough to find. Let me show them to you from a distance away so you get the idea of the size. Here's how they're finished too. They're finished with a little floral detail, like a floral meets a star in the back side of the earring. And then we've got this great look, which I'm going to show you here on the hand. And one of our very, very, I would say, high-end earring, yeah, it doesn't get much higher end than that. And I think it's nice. You have so much brilliance, and it's almost like a lot of busy color with the Sphenes, busy in a good way, that I like that the diamonds are more clean. Those tapered baguettes are more reflective than they are sparkly, if you will, because I think the Sphenes are giving us all the sparkle we can handle and all the sparkle we need. 1/2 inch in top to bottom length, center post and butterfly backing. I'll pop one on the ear for you as well, so you can see it that way. And we're going to send them out for just $2,999, and here is what they would look like from a bit of a distance here, so you can also see the that great size perspective that they're offering. So that's what they look like from a distance. Of course, you can more angle them or square them off, however you like to do it, but that gives you an idea of the size. So a really, that is a striking stone, and really kind of goes with everything. I mean, it may be green and then change to red, but it really does. The Sphenes have so much color, more dispersion than that of diamonds. So as much as we love diamonds for doing their brilliant thing, the Sphene does it even better. So that's what they look like from a distance away. Back to the wheel we'll go. Mary, those are your earrings. And $29.99 turns into $26.99 if you would like to go ahead and make them yours. So that'll be that on the Sphene. That's our only pair of Sphene earrings. Then we've got our Tanzanite finally coming up here for you. That's going to be on the way. So we'll see that big Tanzanite 8964 coming up. And thank you again for being with us today. We got about 30 minutes left to go. I'm showing you the last new item of the day. So it just gives us basically a real nice invitation for requests, any and all. Anything you'd like to see before we go, anything. You name it, you got it. Here's what we're going to do next. 264 on the blue wing. Call me on those Sphene earrings. They're here again. It's not an earring day so far, but look at this. That's what we could be waiting. Now that's going to lean a little bit. See how this looks like florals? It's like instead of your basic halo, it still gives you a halo, but instead it's giving you clusters of diamonds where they're all very much like little florets of diamonds all the way around. So it broadens the width of your ring. It's an oval in shape. It's our 2 carat 64, still museum reserve, is it ever? You got the reds and those deep blues, and it's going to be 8964 with a 264. 76 points is the diamond weight overall. Loving that and how it looks. And white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold are your options. Still have that Paraiba set. Let me know if you have any questions about what you've seen in the show. We have a couple pieces left. We'll try to recap. I know the mandarin's one of them. The big mandarin, that is. The trillion is gone. We had the big oval here. So you name it, we got it. We'll bring it out here for you in the last 29 minutes. But it is time to get a happy Tanzanite deal when we're looking at one of our very, very best. And I want to show it from a distance away because watch how these colors just glow. It's like a miracle of Mother Nature that at one little section, one vein, one individual vein of the mining that's ever happened since the late 1960s, one individual vein has ever been capable of producing rough that had the ability to be that dark and that saturated, and now we just blow it out better than anybody else's prices worldwide. And I mean that. Why would you buy lighter material when you can get a better price on the deep, rich, bright material. Here's what we're gonna do, a $7,999 ring. So it happens when it's top quality. And the stone, it's presenting to the eye much bigger than 264. I've sold enough of them at this point. I think I'm a pretty, solid voice on, so if a stone looks bigger than it is, I think we can, really see that to be true. 4 carats is what it's looking like. 4 or 5, 4.5, really. I mean, it's got the dimension to look like a 4+. So there's that. That's going to help. If you like the bigger stone but want to spend less, it's a nice, helpful feature to have. I'm going to make this one easy, and I know it's leaning. Again, that's only because of the way the creative diamonds are set. We really get to see the angles, though, see the red glowing through. If it looks that red on TV, only imagine what it's going to look like when you see it at home on your hand, and it's not going to be 79, 69, 59, 49. I'm here to blow out some jewelry in our last 28 minutes that we have for the week together. So I hope that if there is something you're thinking about, you'll let us know what it is from yesterday, from the previous week, whatever it can be, anything from our inventory, even if you saw it years ago. If it's here, we'll bring it out. But it's not going to be 49, 39. Taking this down to $29.99 is a bit wrong, but we are in the last few minutes, and to be honest, we got to make some deals happen. Got to make some deals. Got to do it. Got to make sure everything goes. So here's how this happens. I'm going to send it right on out of here for better than $29.99, and this is going to get wild. So again, you want to just at least place yourself on the phone line so you're ready, because if it's frantic, comes down to it, and I went lower than you ever anticipated I would, which is usually what happens, especially during a sale event like this, well, you want to be there ready to go. You don't want to be on the phone line scrambling to get through, waiting on hold, hearing that your ring is already sold to somebody else. So it's always going to be to your benefit to dial in as soon as you can, as early as you possibly can, because then you're ready. You're ready to say yes, or worst comes to worst, if you don't love the price, I don't think that's possible. I don't think it's possible. I think you're going to love the price. I think you're going to be ecstatic over the price. We just need to make sure it goes. It's not going to be 29. It's not going to be 25. Just took another $500 off. I love that I'm just so willy-nilly with these discounts. Just like, oh, here's another $1,000 off. Here's another $500 off. Just take the deals, because the deals are not, that's not debatable. The deals are here. It's just finding you what you don't have. And if you're newer to us or newer to the world of high-end Tanzanite, and you're tired of looking at the lighter lilacs and lavenders because this is one stone you want to have forever, and let's face it, they're all going up in value, and there's going to be a moment in the next few years when the mine is done and closed, and then all the Tanzanites we all own are going to be worth so much more than they even are now, so much more than what we paid, and yet this is the last opportunity here to get this finest quality that's ever been. And that's what's more important, is that we don't have these forever and ever. So that's the important thing. They're running out. So let's get a great value here. Yes. Thank you. Are you talking about? The platinum one. Oh, yes, from earlier. Gosh, that was a while ago. Okay, I got you now. The antique one. Yeah, almost looked antique. Okay, well done. The aqua necklace from earlier is gone. And now we're going to do better than 24 or 23 or 22. Come on in, guys. We got a discount and a deal, and we want to make you so happy. I'll remind you of the safety pin ring in case you missed it, because we have a last call on that one. It's now 2 left that we can do, and we're going to do better than 22 or better than 21, better than even 2,099. Go ahead. Let's make it easy. $1,999. First caller on that one. That's it. And $200 extra off. How about that for a deal? Yes, it is. $17.99 at checkout for that Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. We can't get enough of that material, and that'll be $17.99, our one and only Tanzanite ring of the day. We've got a recap on a blue-green Paraiba that was affordable. Look at this. That's 18 karat gold solitaire with diamonds on the sides. Okay, so we're going to find something else for Tammy. Same Tammy, different request, right? Okay, we've got a blue sapphire. Was she looking for this specific ring? Because this is a really cool design. Oh, perfect. She's not looking for a ring. She's looking for the bow mounting. I like it. Okay. I always think requests are stone-based, but this one, Tammy, a bow mounting with a blue sapphire. It's your something borrowed or something bowed. Something tied in a beautiful bow, and it's a present to yourself, and it's a present every day. You get to wear it and enjoy it and love it and look at it. And who was shopping the aqua over there? Kathy, thank you. And then here we go. Zine, do you have the Tanzanite? He may. Let's get to this next request. I don't know. Tanzanite's here. Okay. For the moment. But I'm not waiting because that is our, well, it's a blue sapphire. This is looking like a Tanzanite, doesn't it? Because it's got those blues. That's more of a statement to our Tanzanite quality than is the sapphire. Sapphires are supposed to be this color. And this is 112-6354. The Tanzanites are like the ultimate level when they reach that color with more blue than they have purple or lavender, and that's what we love. This one's 166 in the pear shape, has 61 points in diamonds. It's a definite bow design, and then they actually purposely set this stone. Doesn't move, but it looks like it's in movement because it has that little bit of a diagonal setting. And so when it's on the hand, and that's where you're going to wear it, it is a carat 66 sapphire. It's a big sapphire. It's a very small price for a big sapphire. It's on the hand here, so you can see how it's going to give you a little bit of the look of movement without it moving. It's not a charm ring. We've done those. This is one that, just to be clear, is not a charm ring. That stone does not move. It just looks like it's in motion. The bow itself is a little bit asymmetric, so we also set the stone that way. It's our carat 66. It's gold. It's not platinum. It's a gold piece for us. It's one of our designs here with a 14 karat gold design, white, yellow, or rose, carat 66 sapphire, 61 points in diamonds, and it is going to be a really outstanding value. And it's 166, which I can't believe it either, because you don't get a 1 carat 66 on discount. Those are very premium sapphire sizes, and that is a bold statement. And it's got the 61 points in the diamonds, and it's one only, and yet we can change the gold. We don't have to leave it in white, so you can do whatever you want to do. But, Tammy, that's the only bow we've got. I just checked the other day for a different requester if we had the regular bow ring without any color, just the diamonds, and we don't. It is long gone. So now this would be the way to get the bow design, and it is going to be only $1,499. Now, Tammy, if that's what you like, I would rush to the phone lines because that is not going to last. Oh, never mind. That's gone. Is it already gone? Gone. Congratulations. Well done. Well, that's it on the bows. Okay, you guys want to see that recap? I get it. Here's the recap on the blue-green. We had this earlier as part of a wheel. This is the blue-green Paraiba. It's got, I would say, 60-40 green to blue. I'm going to do, 18 karat gold, 70 pointer, 7 points in diamonds. It's a recap here. It's just a recap. So it was here earlier. All the rest are gone. We had some purples and another green. This is the 70-point pear shape. Now, I do want to show you the diamonds are on the side profile. Look at that. Side profile of diamonds. Look how pretty that is. It's even reflecting into the gold band. It's all 18 karats, white gold. It's item number 9025. We had this earlier. 70-pointer. Diamond weight is 7 points. They go along the edge. It's kind of like that. I say it's a profile halo is what it is. You don't see it necessarily from right up front, but you see it from all the different profile angles from the side. And it's going to be, it needs re-rhodium, but I've already got a note there made. So it'll be either, we'll just polish it up for you. It's got a little rhodium needed, but we'll make it really easy. It's $14.99. So a huge value there. Thank you on the sapphire bow. We've got sapphirites, still our set of Paraiba jewelries here. I do, though, have another of the copper bearings in the rubellite, purple, pink, red. So I'm going to show you one of those because, gosh, we know we love those. We love them. We love them so much. They're really important, and this one's super clean. So I've got a discount for you there. And we are getting some last-minute requests in. Really? Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Janine, thank you so much. Janine M., I appreciate that. You're so kind. Thank you for those compliments. It was. And did you get it? I'm not sure if she got the Tanzanite. I'm not sure, but complimenting some pricing as well. Yeah, that's a really, there's some deals here. Deals. That's $13.49 for the solitaire, and let me try this one on so you can see what it looks like. Obviously not oversized. It's not too large, but it is something you can play with as far as maybe wear it as a solitaire one day and stack with it the next. So it gives you some freedom of, changing it up, making it your own. $13.49 at checkout. All the other three are still gone. This was the Tanzanite, which I haven't heard yet. I don't think anyone's taken that yet, by the way. I don't think. So that, Janine, yes. Still available for anybody who needs it right there. I don't know. I don't think it's gone yet. I think Zine was talking about it, but that is still here at $17.99 was your checkout price on that one. That's very important. Isn't that great? So that is really, really good. Look at that. Isn't that a great stone? I just love that. It almost looks like stars or flowers in diamonds around that stone. We have 19 minutes to go, guys. Need to know what you'd like to see before we do. Here's the other of the copper bearing I do have. This is the, well, look at that. That's a huge stone, very clean. Yes. I'm sorry, it's already sold. Sorry about that. Oh, don't like when that happens. We're going to take this down too. This one's going to be item number 11285569, and that is 1 carat 61. Remember how the purples in that wheel earlier went so fast? Let me just bring you a bigger version in case we can help you here. With 76 points in diamonds, this one's down in price tag, started at $59.99, much lower right now. And again, any requests you have, we're off on Mondays and Tuesdays. So I know how many requests I get personally when I'm off doing my other jobs. On Mondays and Tuesdays, I get a lot of people saying, could I see this tonight? Could I see this tonight? And I have to tell everybody we're actually not back till Wednesday. So I do want to make sure you're aware, especially if you're newer to the show, or if you haven't been with us in a while, because I know Janine said she just got us back. If you haven't been with us in a while, we are off on Mondays and Tuesdays entirely, no show at all. So we see you back Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, 5 to 8 Pacific, and then of course our weekend, Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 1, like they've always been. But, well, not always, they used to start even earlier, but 10 to 1 now. So here we go. So just being true to my word here. But this is $59.99, but not anymore. It's $22.99. We got the last few minutes making the magic happen. And is that Tanzanite really? Maybe you would just need to put it back up there. A Tanzanite, that's what I did yesterday. Yesterday I had a Tanzanite with about 30 minutes left in the show and it didn't do anything. And then I brought it up at the very end of the show and everybody wanted it. So let's do that again. We'll recap the Tanzanite deal. We will also remind you there is a big mandarin garnet. I think our Sphene earrings are still here. I had a purple star sapphire, and that's about it from the show that is left today. So if there is anything else you need to see, again, I've shown you everything we got for the day. This is $22.99 less your discount. We're going to bring the Tanzanite back. I got to show that one more time. And then also, hey, if anybody needs a heart-shaped sapphire, I just saw this from yesterday's material that I didn't show yesterday. Look at that. That is such a beautiful, true, bright green sapphire. If anybody's looking for a heart-shaped sapphire, there it is. I'll honor the price. I'll do the same price as this one, $22.99. Why not? $22.99 for the heart-shaped sapphire, and that's a carat 71. Wow. So that's a big savarite to get for $22.99. So that's 112-8950. Just want to let you know that's here. Just something that I didn't get a chance to show you yesterday. It's final call on the broadcast. We've got 16 minutes left, and that one is $22.99, just like our last one was. I'm going back to back on some screaming deals. 84 points in diamonds, finished on the under gallery as well. You just need to let me know white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. That's it. You get a choice of there on your gold colors, so no problem. We can make it how you want it and really customize that. Okay, so tell me, did anybody get that Tanzanite or no? Yeah, this one. Huh? That, because we had, I know Zine was verifying, but I don't know what happened. Did anyone get it? Okay. I don't know. So I'll just show it again just in case anyone didn't, and I'll find out, let you know if someone got that. But $17.99 at checkout, I just thought, let's look at it again. 8964. And someone will call up and scream at me if it is already sold. But my operators are really busy, and they're placing orders for everything. Oh, I'm going to recap the safety pin ring, because a lot of you may have tuned in the last hour and missed it completely. So let's get you our best deal of the day. Designer safety pin ring. We'll bring that back for you as well. And this one, got to be gone, right? It's got to be, yeah. Do you want this one? Yeah, the safety pin. I can only make 2 more because, you know, we're custom making these because we're letting you choose. Do you want all one color? Do you want 2-tone? So here we are with the safety pin ring. In any combination, yes. Oh, really? Great. The Savarite heart shape. $22.99 on that one, Zine, plus the 10%. And I don't know if I tried that on, so let me do that right now because I got real busy and distracted here with some other things. So here we go. And then I'm going to show that. Zine, have them take a look at their television so they can see here real quick. That's what the Savarite. Oh, look at that. A true heart shape. Gorgeous. Congrats on that one. That was $22.99 for the carat 71. It's 8950. Congratulations. Enjoy. I love it in the yellow. I'd just leave it, but white gold's an option as well. Here we go back to our safety pin designer ring. It's like a triple stack of bands, but it's all in one. It's all one ring. It's all conjoined with a non-working safety pin. It is a soldered piece all together. It doesn't move, it doesn't turn, it doesn't twist, and it doesn't open. And it is 80 points in diamonds. That includes a stack of 3 pave, mirror finish gold, and pave again, plus the pave at the end of your safety pin. And I think there's a lot of meaning. I didn't get too into, because we had so few, I didn't get too into the meaning behind the safety pin. If you're thinking, oh, well, that's interesting, why use a utilitarian design? Well, first of all, those designs are very hot. Nail design, we talked about that, how popular that is in couture. But you have here something that also is kind of like, it's bringing it all together. Not just do you have different gold colors here brought together, but you have that design of 3 bands and keeping everything together safe and secure. It is a beautiful piece with 80 points in diamonds, and the piece is priced. I mean, I tell you, when I brought it down to $29.99, that was like the sweet spot. The phone lines lit up, everybody was excited. Remember, you can choose all one color of gold, all yellow, all white, all rose, or you can do the two-tone, which I highly recommend, in either the white and the rose or the white and the yellow. So the yellow, pretty much the middle band is what I would recommend changing if you want to do two-tone, but it's not even $19.99. I just kept on going. I kept on going and kept on going and got it all the way down to $1,888 so that it could be $16.99 at your checkout with your discount, so that you can have the amazing value on that safety pin design. And we've had a lot of pieces from earlier go. If you have any questions at all about what we've seen today, we are down to 13 minutes right now. So this is, again, I know everyone gets a little bit caught off guard sometimes when we get to the end of the show. I do have 2 aquas. Let me show the 2 big aquas that are still here as well, because I know sometimes everyone goes, oh my gosh, I had a request and I didn't get it in time. We can help you out with those requests right now. So we will do that. We'll show you anything else you need to see. Before we wrap it up, I'm going to show you 2 big aquas as well. I'm going to try this ring designer as it is. I'm going to try that on the hand for you as well, so you can see it is all soldered together in the back. Your outside white gold is going to be in the back always. So the only thing, if you do choose two-tone in rose or white, or rose or yellow rather, it's going to be just that middle band of mirror finishing that's your alternate color of gold. So the rest will be just like this with that white gold. I love seeing that white gold on the outside brought together by that white gold safety pin with that diamond design, and that is only $16.99 what you actually will pay. So huge value there. Then coming up, I'm going to bring out the, let's bring out the 2 aquas. I'm going to give you an alternative option. We had this one earlier in the bridge. This is that huge aqua in the bridge mounting that is 112-7360, and then 1782 is the new one I'm going to go and show you, which is a little larger actually, and maybe even, yeah, a bit more saturated too. So this one will be 845 on the bridge. This one's actually over 9 carats. It's a 908 over here. So that'll be a 908 with big princess cuts and rounds together. And the same price. I thought that'd be fair enough, right? Easy deal, same price, no matter which one you prefer. And you've got 2 great aqua choices here. 144, oh, this is the 144 in diamonds, but you get 131 over on the right. So either way, you're getting big diamond weight as well. And we're going to take them both down. These are stunners. And it is so rare for us to see anything over 2 or 3 carats in aqua. To get to 845 left side, 908 right side, that is something special and something that you can watch a lot of shows and not see those sizes come around. So if you want the ultimate, by the way, they're $60,000 a carat when they're auctioned off. There's public record auction results that will come up if you search it about Sierra Santa Maria's at $60,000 a carat, and that was years ago. Years ago, a whole different era of jewelry, and yet jewelry's going up every day. I mean, fine jewelry, not necessarily the faux and all that, but that kind of stays the same, which is very little value. It's the pieces that mean something, that are special and rare. They go up all the time in value, and in this day and age, day by day. So you're getting huge diamond weights and huge stones either way, and they're not $4,000 a piece. They're not even $39.99, and this is already in no way, shape, or form what these pieces typically are, especially with this one starting at $10,000. This one started even more because it's got that slightly richer saturation, and it's got the bigger size, and they're going to be under $39, $38, $37. They are only $36.99 a piece. And so at checkout, an extra 10% off, $33.29. Either way you want to go with those 2 incredible aquamarines. So a very special way, and let me just try them on side by side, because if you're trying to see, let's make the debate here. Do you want that 845 with a carat 44 in diamonds, or let me go ahead and put the 9 carat next to it so you can see how they're going to look virtually side by side here. That's what they look like together. So whichever one is your preference, the price tag is the same. And again, 131 in diamonds here, 144 in diamonds in the bridge. The bridge is going to have slightly more gold weight, and then of course you get the bigger stone weight here, and you can see it is even from a distance you see it's subtle, but it's a slightly more saturated blue here in the 908 than the 845. So two great options, whichever one you'd like to get. There they are together once again, and we will show the bridge, and then of course our last look here. Any questions you have, don't forget about the blue zircon. I do want to remind you, we had Morganite earrings earlier for $5.99. We had a blue zircon necklace for $5.99. How amazing was that? And anything else you need to see or check on the Tanzanite from earlier, check on the big mandarin garnet. Anything else you want to see before we go, let me know now, because we are down to about 8.5 minutes to go. Want to know what you'd like to get a hold of before they are gone? We have another blue zircon I can show you. It is this diaspore is amazing. We got the color change diaspore, a 13 karat 61. Don't forget, yesterday there was a rhodochrosite necklace. It was one of the few pieces that stuck around from yesterday's show. It was a rhodochrosite necklace for $9.99. There are just some extreme values here during this event, and that's why you want to take advantage of it while it's here. Shop the sale while we have this good fortune of seeing not just discounts on the air. That's the rhodochrosite necklace for $9.99. It has additional diamonds set in the sides. It has the adjustability built in with the lobster claw. That is $9.99, really $8.99 at checkout for a rhodochrosite necklace. Still can't get over that value. $33.29. Who's got which aqua? We're going to find out right now. One of them's gone, it looks like. We're just waiting to see who's got what on the two incredible aquamarines. I'll show you another blue zircon before we go. It was actually here yesterday by request, so I think a lot of people held off, and then our requester said, nope, that's not what I need. So here we are showing you another blue zircon coming up next in a round. This would go with the necklace we had earlier that I know so many of you picked up, and we still have available. So you can still call up and get one of the blue zircon necklaces in your choice of gold for $5.99. Less your 10%. Here's the blue zircon ring we have. Boy, if that's not a good look, and this is not intentional, but I tell you, if you've got aquas that look almost as saturated as a blue zircon, those are strong aquas. So definitely a good way to get your aquamarines here in the 9 karat or the 845. Here comes the blue zircon taking center stage. That is 1126677, and that would be the round 359 blue zircon. Very excited to have this one here for you, and a major double halo split style shank that turns its way around the piece, and that will be, I just think, a perfect way if you want to go ahead and get the collection going. Have the necklace that we had earlier and then the ring to go with it. They match. They sure do. Your necklace was closer to 2 carats, this one being almost double that in size for the center, but you've got a lot of diamond weight as well, and that one's down to $1777 minus $177. So that'll be really affordable. That'll be $15.99 if you'd like to get that one for your very own. So highly recommend that. $15.99 at checkout. Just wanted to show it because I think it is a great pairing with that necklace that so many of you loved earlier today. So again, final call on the show. What else can we find for you, show for you, answer any questions? If you got anything you want to see, again, that's always the key. If you're not sure, if you're undecided, let's see it one more time. That'll help you make the decision really, really easily, okay? So our last call now, 1777, and then of course, we don't see you till Wednesday, but remember, Wednesday night, 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Central Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern. We are back every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. We're here for 3 hours in the evening hours, and then our weekends are during the daytime. So 10 to 1. They're all 3-hour shows, 5 times a week, Wednesday through Sunday. We just go from evenings on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to daytimes on Saturday and Sunday. So it's really simple and easy. And if you need any guidance, website TVON.com, you can find us there. And we can always live stream there too. Yes, we do. We live stream on our website and YouTube and Facebook, so you can watch there. And you can even commentate with your friends, okay? So that's really nice too. And then here we go. There is a green diamond. I just, for kicks here, let me just show you. Let's shower you with rarity. It's a 24-point green diamond that I happen to have. Why not? A 24-point natural green diamond, and it's 1122494. And it's in a lovely band with a lot of pave and some lacy details. And that is our 24-point with 22 points. Altogether, 46. But we're not looking at it that way, because what's important is a nearly quarter-carat, natural, unheated, untreated green diamond that's got the flecks of all the different rainbow colors there. And it is going to be, okay, a discount. How do we end the week? It's been an incredible week. How do we end the whole week? Well, I think green diamond's a good candidate, because it's the thing that after 9 years here of doing this nearly every day, it's the one I've had maybe 4 of ever. So it's not something we see often, on average once every couple years. And we've got one and it's discounted. So this is the kind of piece you wait, because otherwise it's $88.88. That's my price. That's got to stay there unless it's discount day like we have. Yes. Which one? We had the 8 carat 45 and the 908. You're taking the 908? I can. The 1361, is that the one from today or yesterday? Yesterday? Hold on, let me look. All right, can't remember. We've had so many big diaspores of late. Let's take a look at the green diamond up close. The 908 aqua's gone, and the 1361 is the one I was about to recap. I don't know how they are so in sync and on the same wavelength, but I was just going to recap it. So it's right here in my hand. I will show it next. If anybody would like the green diamond, $2,699. And the 1361, I think it was yesterday when we brought this out for you, Jason. It's item number 1129038. Let's make sure we have enough time here, and if we do, we'll go back to the green. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Look at that pattern of colors coming through. 9038 is the number to 1361. It stays in yellow gold, and that's the one they're asking for, right? It's 72 points in diamonds among 8 stones. Princess cuts. Love it. Look at the side. Look at the details. Yeah. Oh, sure. You mean the one that sold earlier today? Is that the one you're talking about, or a different one? I don't know which one you're talking about. There was a 16 carat yesterday too. Maybe that one. There was one that sold earlier. I just don't know if that's the person that got it or if it's someone else. So guide me. I think the other one yesterday sold. Was that from today? Let me go look. Going through the inventory here in our last 3 minutes. And are they the caller that got it? Or no, I don't have that one out here, I don't think. So I don't know what the 1371 is. I don't have one of that size. I have an 1172, but it sold earlier. So I'm not sure I have a 1371 and a 1361. Looks like that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I've got, Jason, from the whole weekend. Unless it was from like weeks ago, I'm not sure. But this one is $44.99. So that's a recap. I believe it was yesterday that this was on the air. So that should be all I have left. If they're thinking of another one from yesterday, the other one from yesterday did sell. And that was our Escher cut. But here it is, because it was Friday, and then we recapped it yesterday, and it sold. But here we go. That's a good one. Let me try it on for you. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. And wow, does that bring you the greens, the pinks, the purples, the reds, some golden colors as well. I want to thank everybody so much for joining me, not just today, but every day you can. We're back on Wednesday. Like I said, no show on Monday or Tuesday, so we will look forward to seeing you here on Wednesday night at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we will bring you an incredible 3 hours of jewelry. This one will be $450 off, by the way, so it'll actually be a little over $4,000 to get that home, and stays in the yellow gold, and we'll size it for you to whatever size you need. So our last calls now. If you have any questions, we'll be here for a couple of minutes after we go off the air. So if you do need any questions answered or orders placed, we'll be here. So just jot down that number so you know how to reach us, and then we'll help you out that way. And again, no show Monday or Tuesday, so we see you Wednesday night, 5 o'clock Pacific. Can't wait. We've got more shopping to do, and summer will continue. So here we go. 40 seconds remaining, and last call. The green diamond is here. It's still hanging out here. I just want to get that request in. Here's the green diamond. Green diamond's only $26.99, so we should get both those a home before we go. 30 seconds remaining left in the show today. Thank you again so much for watching and shopping all weekend and all week long. We appreciate you all. Thank you for being part of the TVON family. A special welcome to all of our new shoppers as well. Glad to have you, expanding that TVON family by the dozens every day. So thank you all so much. And again, I'm Lauren Blair. I hope whatever your plans entail for this Sunday, enjoy it, be safe, be well. And until we meet again on Wednesday night, enjoy. We're still here if you need us. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much, and we'll see you Wednesday.